Hey everyone, welcome to special game edition of the Bolt Crew podcast. Again, Dave Palais, Josh Palais, Mario Heron. First time we tried this. We're going to try and watch the game with all of you. So it's exactly what we go through. We're going to try and keep swearing to a minimum. We'll do the best we can, actually, not to cuss. All right, that's my goal, at least the first 10 minutes. So again, if you're watching this, you're participating with us, and you're in Southern California. It's still morning time. It's 10 o'clock in the morning as we get ready to go. Again, the way it works is I'm in Southern California. Josh is in Nashville, Tennessee. And at the same time, Mario's in Washington, D.C. So if you're in Southern California, we figured this out, you're going to get the feed a little bit faster than the way these two guys are getting it. Okay? So you kind of got to be a little patient. We'll figure this out. We'll see what the delay is. I hope it's not a big delay, but I'm guessing it's going to be about a 30-second delay. What do you think, Josh?
It's about 30 seconds. This is the only part of the show I'm actually concerned about because, yeah, like you said, we're not going to be on the same time. Like we're in 3 different parts of the country.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And so at the same time, we want to hear your comments or read your comments at the same time. So this is it. It's going to be interactive. The 3 of us aren't just here to do a show for 3 hours and then talk about the game afterwards. Like the reason we want everyone here is so they can participate. What you see, who you're upset with, what you think they should do. We all know Josh Palmer's not playing today. Justin Herbert is supposed to play today. This is one of those games as we get closer and closer. Here we are just starting. I feel more and more confident about the Chargers. What's your guys feeling right now heading into, minutes before kickoff?
I feel good. I feel confident about the Chargers as well. Josh Palmer not playing, crazy as this sounds, Mario, it doesn't bother me as much as if QJ wasn't going to play because QJ is on a heater right now. So Josh Palmer not playing, he hasn't done much up to this point of the season. So it doesn't affect me as much if QJ wasn't playing or if Vlad wasn't playing.
Yeah, I'm with you. It does it. And I'm curious to see how Herbert's ankle holds up today. That became just a bigger worry. A high ankle sprain, that's a tough injury, man. Those things it's an annoying pain, Dave, and it's a pain that doesn't go away. And the healing process on an ankle sprain is just a brutal one because it's just so varies between people, how much pain you can take. And I just realized I didn't get all my bets in for today. So I'm going to go scramble right now to my best friend at MGM.
Okay, go ahead. So here's the deal, just so you guys know also at the same time. Number one, it's Josh's birthday today. So we appreciate Josh, man, spending your birthday with us this morning, man. That's awesome. I know you have people that want to spend time with you. So the fact you're spending time with us, it's great for me as your dad. Love it. This is a perfect day for me. Right now, just so to see time-wise, the Chargers snap the ball right now. Where are you guys at?
They're about to kick off where I'm at.
Shoot.
God dang it.
Herbert's about to say hike.
I'm so behind. All right.
I'm eating at the same time. So look, 3 hours is a long time. You guys, I'm eating eggs right now. Look, 3, and they aren't hard boiled, Mario. 3 hours is a long time. Look, if one of us disappears or if we remove ourselves from a square, man, we had to either get at something to drink, we got up, use the bathroom. You be patient with us. There's still going to be somebody here. Okay, we'll probably just say it. We're going to be so comfortable with the audience. We're just going to go. I got to go to the bathroom. That's just the way it's going to go. There you go. So there you go. AK wished you a happy birthday. Look at that in the super chat.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, AK. AK has been cool as hell.
Very nice.
Tagging me on Instagram. All right. I'm streaming on my computer, so I think I'm caught up. Is it 2nd and 8, 14:37 left?
Yes.
3rd and 7, 14:05.
Oh,
3rd and 7, 14:05.
Browns already scored too.
The Browns already scored?
Yeah. Giants fumbled the kickoff. And the Browns just scored.
Oh my God.
No, it's gonna come back. Never mind. He didn't have 2 feet down.
All right. So again, here we go. Chargers, of course, all white. I love these uniforms, by the way. My favorite uniforms, Chargers all white, and the Chargers with the white pants and powder blues. Chargers, Steelers. Look, man, it's always going to be exciting because you sit and you go, here the Steelers, an organization that's won a bunch of Super Bowls, and you're hoping that one day we're going to have a trophy case that looks like the Steelers. For guys like my age, Mario, believe it or not, I'm sure your dad's age will tell you the Steelers were the team that dominated the 70s. And I'm sure for someone like me and for even your father, Mario, you're like, man, when you think about football and domination, it goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had some bad years there in the 80s, and then they rebounded. But overall, one of those franchises you just have to admire, that one day you hope our franchise becomes a franchise kind of like the Steelers, where you draft well, you don't fire coaches often, and you're always known as a team that finishes with a winning record.
They're the
Oh, go ahead.
standard. No, I'm saying no. You're right. They're the standard. Sorry, are we doing like
I just
play by
dropped
play?
my eggs.
How are we doing this?
We
Dude,
can't
didn't
we
talk
can't do
this
play by play.
All right, how
can't
we
do play-by-play.
are we to talk about that crappy play call right there to JK?
Go ahead.
Are we going to
Yeah.
talk
Talk
about
about
that
what you
didn't
saw.
happen?
Talk
I
about
don't
what you saw.
understand. Okay, I don't understand throwing the ball short in a situation where you need the first down. Like on a third down situation, why would you not try to get the ball to the first down marker? Am I crazy, Mario?
No, I don't think you're crazy at all. You're relying a lot on JK to make something happen. Also, that's 3 touches, all 3 to JK very early in this game. Looks like he's going to get a heavy dose today with that. But also not surprised, Dave, because I think the Steelers defense is going to try to cause as much checkdowns as possible to the running backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those. I mean, Josh, you would know. That's one of the Chargers think we call this play because everyone knows what the first down marker is. We're going to get the ball to a guy that we're going to rely on yards after the catch. Steelers defense, obviously, were able to hold that in check. By the way, as much as I just complimented the Steelers, I don't know why the Steelers field always is like the worst in the NFL. Like, what the hell? Like, every other field's manicured so great. This is professional sports, and yet the Steelers field looks like Batman Returns, like when they blew the whole goddamn field up.
I was going to say
what
that.
the hell's going
Damn
on?
it.
Right.
Yeah, you took my line.
I mean, who's the head
I
of
was
the
like, they
grounds
haven't
crew
fixed
over
the
there,
field
Bane?
since Bane blew it up. Yeah, since Bane blew it up, they never fixed the field over there.
I feel like that's every old school like football team. Their fields are like Packers field's not great, Chicago's field's terrible, Steelers field's terrible. Like the grittier it is, like let's just make this field god awful where a high school football team wouldn't play on it. I'm really hungover too, by the way. I didn't realize how hard this.
Yeah, yeah. You made it back from a wedding, right? You just got back from Florida.
Like 30 minutes ago, I just walked into my apartment,
Dude,
set up the
insane.
stream, put a little body armor, electrolytes in.
Nice. How was it? Good wedding?
It was shrimp boil for who was that? Is that DJ Moore? Yes. All right, we need DJ Moore to come in huge on the fantasy team as well, guys. Oh, good scramble for Justin Fields. Good scramble.
All right, GS writes, guys, in the chat, the offense is going to struggle. Let's go defense. I think that's kind of what we expected. That's what we anticipated, right? A low-scoring game.
Yeah.
This is going to be one where their defense is going to step up. Our defense has to step up as well. For them to get a 3-and-out against us, we need to be in the same situation where we say, you know what, you aren't going to sit there and march the field, march the ball down the field. Russell Wilson, by the way, news, Mario, I know you're on a plane. Russell Wilson's IR. I mean, he's able to play. So there's no chance. Yeah, switching quarterbacks as far as going Fields to Wilson in this game, and
Bosa's hurt.
So for the Steelers, so when Bosa's hurt, feelings this time are legitimate. Okay.
Oh shoot, yeah, he is hurt. Might be his feelings though. Are you sure, Mario?
I mean, I'm not too positive. Ooh, good blitz.
Okay.
James.
Damn. That took longer than I expected.
All you guys.
Are we gonna get Romo? Are we gonna get Romo on every call this year?
I think so.
Okay,
I'm fine with it.
Okay, that's a great question. I have no idea. I imagine it's Romo on my TV. But if you guys, I haven't listened to the volume, so yeah, it should have been. We should have figured this out. It was going to be a Romo game.
Yeah, no, I knew.
This is
I knew
weird to watch
Romo Nance
for me with the volume down. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know if I like
it
watching a game with the volume down, but I don't know.
I turned mine up a little bit so I can hear it, but I hear you guys over it. It's helping.
Okay.
Here we go. Bosa is fragile. Shake my head. Robert, see, look at him.
Good.
Bosa's crying.
Really.
Nice play. Great play.
Job,
Who was that? Who made that tackle, Mario?
So the Chargers.
Is that Thule?
Thule. That was Thule that made that tackle.
Dude, Thule needs to get more credit, man. This dude's a beast. Did you see Joey Bosa talking on the Chris Long podcast, Mario?
Okay, I was going to check it out on the plane, and then the substances that helped me relax on the plane took over, and I fell asleep, and I woke up, and it was over. So I kind of missed it.
He was talking about how he loves the edge rushers that he gets to work with every day, and he keeps talking about Bud and Mac. I'm like, does he know Thule's still on the team? And then he made a comment about Thule at the very end of the podcast. But Thule's a beast, dude, and nobody talks about him yet this season. He hasn't done a lot, but he's still very good. All right, fair catch.
All right.
Also,
So they got the
was
3
that
and
like
out. That was big for us.
Yep.
was that a design
that was
run
big.
by Fields, or do you think that was just a botched snap? Snap came in high.
You tell me.
It seems like,
You're the one that
yeah.
was
I mean, you
pissed
watch
off
Fields
this
more than
fan.
anybody, but it seems like with Fields, if anything goes wrong, he's just immediately going to run the ball. Like he's not even going to go with the scheduled play.
Yeah, you're not wrong. First option's not there. He's
My favorite-
off and run.
My favorite thing with Mario and Fields is Fields was Mario's biggest supporter for like 2 years. And then once he changed uniforms, I never knew who you were. You know, everything that I thought internally is going to come out.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
dead to me.
Yeah. That's what I did to
you
my
were dead
college
to me.
girlfriend too.
Everything you didn't like about it comes out.
Get
That's funny
it.
as hell.
it.
She'll jump in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Which other are you guys watching one game? You guys watching other games at the same time?
I'm watching the Vikings and Texans. Justin Jefferson just scored a touchdown.
Did he really?
Okay.
Good. I got him in fantasy. I'm watching.
Stroud through an interception.
I got Bears, Colts, and I have Red Zone on as well. Then I have a group chat with fantasy that I'm watching because I have a lot of people that are high tempered today. Let's see if I can get a good chuckle.
I got right now to start off, I have Tennessee, Green Bay. If you guys see a score in another game, go ahead and announce it. A lot of people playing fantasy football, so if you see a score, just go ahead and announce it. I have the Steelers, Chargers up top. I have Titans, Packers right here underneath. But I'll switch over to Red Zone as Malik Willis, by the way, drove right down the field, scored a touchdown for the Packers against his old team.
Dude, I told you LaFleur makes anybody look good.
He does. He does. Former Titans offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You know,
Chris
Same
Olave
deal.
might be really good.
Dude, Chris Olave went to the same high school I went to.
No way, really?
Yeah, his brother was my running back in high school.
Did you overlap at all?
Me and Chris?
Yeah. How much
No,
younger?
Chris.
Is he than you?
Chris is about 5 years younger than me. He went to high school with my brother though.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then my high school would only run the ball, so he went to a high school that passed the ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally drove to school 50 miles each way just so he could get to an offense where they'd throw the ball.
Yeah, for anybody familiar with, sorry, Mark. For anybody familiar with San Diego, he drove from San Isidro to where's Mission Hills? Is that Oceanside?
Mission Hills is up north. So
is that by
here's the
Vista?
deal. He went to the same high school, Mario, as Fred Warner.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, good pickup. Tight ends didn't blow it there. Oh, son of a freaking threat. Dude, that's like. Let me know when you guys see it. How do you botch that?
Dude, why am I so behind?
Friend of the program, Boz. But, let's grip the football.
Oh, dude.
All right.
Is that bad?
I'm on 3rd and 6, guys. I have 9:20 remaining in the first quarter.
Dude, I'm waiting for kickoff. What? I'm just kidding. I'm so behind though.
All right. So we got a big play on 3rd down. Since the audience is probably with me, 3rd down completion, Lad McConkey, flag down on the play, holding against the Chargers coming back.
Damn it. 3rd and Lad, though.
Who's the holding on?
I don't know. It's on Alt.
Alt.
Alt got caught with the holding.
Was it on Watt? I'm sorry, I'm behind. Was he holding Watt? I'm not watching it right now. It's Watt. Yeah.
The thing is, this is exactly what we wanted from. I tell you what, that was a weak call. When you guys see the replay of it, you're gonna look at it and go, "That's not."
Yeah,
holding.
he lets him go at the perfect timing.
He did, dude. I didn't see hands grab anything. That's BS. That was a bad call. I mean, they would say offensive lineman hold on every play. I didn't think he held on that play. Chargers obviously looking for big 3rd down conversion at 3rd and 16 now. I love what I saw from Ladd, though, in that situation.
Same. Good.
There we go. All right, where are you guys at right now?
I got well short of the first down.
Yeah.
Past the
So 4th down coming up. Chargers going to have to punt. It sucks. When they look back at that Joe Alt Holden's BS call, that obviously would have helped the Chargers right there. Get a 1st down, keep the Steelers defense on the field, tire them out a little bit.
Dude, that's a penalty that killed that whole drive. That drive could have ended in at least 3. Right, midfield after that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do play-by-play for you guys.
You can do like some play-by-play.
Okay.
We won't get busted.
All right. So, Josh, I don't know where you're at right now. J.K. Scott kicked off. Steelers obviously returned the kick. They're going to start their drive. Was not a long return. Nice to see some Charger fans, by the way, in Pittsburgh today. You know, I mean, it's one of those deals where people, if you live in Los Angeles, you're like, man, there are a lot of Cleveland fans here. There are a lot of Steeler fans. There are a lot. Look, L.A. and Southern California, it's a transplant town. I mean, it's one of those deals where people move out because the weather's so nice, just like back east, why people retire in Florida. People are tired of the cold. People don't retire to Pittsburgh. People don't retire to Cleveland. You know what I mean? There's a reason why that happens. It's not like your city's so goddamn great. The difference is that people just want to get out of the cold, man. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
And so to see Charger fans actually spend their money to sit there and go to the game, that's awesome. The Steeler fans that come out to Southern California, yeah, some of them jump on a plane because they want to get out of the cold for a weekend. But at the same time, a lot of them live here because they've retired here, or they've said, you know what? The first word in Pittsburgh is Pitt. I got to get the hell out of here. It's like one of the worst named cities of all time.
Then you go there.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
All seriousness, I've never been to Pittsburgh. I've heard good things about Pittsburgh. Just a terrible name. That and Yucca Valley. The horrible names.
Yeah, I've never been to Pittsburgh. We're going to Pittsburgh next year to watch the Pirates. That'll be good.
Plan. That's the plan.
Can't wait to see how much the Yankees pay Paul Skeens. Sorry, that's off topic.
In 5 years. Yeah, well, you know, he's a Southern California guy.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if he ends up back in Southern California down the line. You know, so here's the funny thing. We're doing this as we're in a commercial break, so we'll just be off topic. Josh and I are doing this whole ballpark tour every year. We try and go to at least one ballpark, you know, multiple ballparks if we can. Every place we've been, everywhere we go, people always say, greatest ballpark of all time. Right? Doesn't everybody brag about their ballpark? Right?
Oh, that Chris said that on the show?
When he said it. That was awesome.
I do it, though, too, with Petco Park. I tell everybody it's the best ballpark, which is kind of bullcrap because I've never been to 50% of the other ballparks. It's like, how would I know? You know, I've only been to half of them.
Yeah, I would say this, man, with the whole ballpark thing, for anyone else that's a big sports fan or big sports fans like the three of us, is you have to have some kind of tradition. Like something major had to have happened there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you look at it and you go, this is where, you know, Ted Williams hit a home run, or this is where Ernie Banks did this. There has to be some kind of history that you can recall. Nothing's happened at Petco yet. But as someone who's a Dodger fan, I'll tell you, I think Petco Park is the best ballpark I've been to. Just they need history.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Padres this year, like, creating their own history.
There you go. Chargers took care of your boy. Justin Fields coming up.
Back. Dude, he is so freaking good.
There we go. 2nd and 18, Josh.
Wow. What a
dude, I hate myself. I'm disgustingly behind you.
Really?
I need to fix this. Dude, I'm still on a Progressive commercial.
Are you really?
Dude. You're still listening to Flo?
Yeah.
Lots of pressure. Good hit.
This sucks.
There you go. Joey Bosa back in the game.
Great. I'm sure it looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an update. Come on. Left thigh growing.
There we go. Titans, by the way, tied the game up 7-7 for anyone who put money on that game.
You know what bothers me the most? Like, I'm way closer to Pittsburgh than you are in San Diego, and I'm on like a crazy late stream. All right, let's see.
Oh my God.
4th and 18, Josh. Pittsburgh's gonna have to dump it off.
Boys, this defense is flying the hell around today.
Dude, it's amazing,
Wow.
isn't it? With the majority of the guys were the same guys we had the last couple of years when they were terrible.
I mean, right here, that is a vintage Derwin James play. If two guys are trying to go make a block on him, he avoids both and just goes and makes a good hit on Pickens.
Josh is gonna have a stroke right on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a stroke. 100%, right here. You guys want to see a live stroke? God, dang it.
Damn, there you go.
Oh.
All right, we're going to another commercial right now, Josh. You just came back from one, huh?
I just saw the Derwin James tackle.
Josh is still watching the fourth quarter of the game against the Panthers.
I'm still watching the pregame show. Now, our defense is legit. Christian Fulton, what a nice surprise, too.
Great surprise.
Right? Dude,
I'd say
Ortiz, good job.
our D line too is really getting and winning that battle versus the Pittsburgh O line, which is huge with a quarterback that tweaks his ass off. If anyone comes near him,
Wait, what? Who tweaks their ass off?
Yeah, what?
Fields tweaks his ass off.
Oh, I thought you said like somebody twerks or something. I didn't know what you were
Oh
saying.
no! I'm sorry. No one's twerking yet. Someone could be.
All right. Young West in the super chat says this is the type of defense that wins you championships. I tell you, I'm not normally a defensive guy, but man, I 100% agree. They're showing me something right now. I understand the Steelers aren't that high-powered offense, but look, everyone wants to use the excuse that the Chargers are 2-0 because they faced the Raiders and they faced the Panthers. This defense does look legit. It doesn't look like it's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know how you could see the Raiders beat the Ravens and not feel good about the Chargers, right?
Exactly.
The team that you just beat the crap out of just beat a team that's supposed to be one of the best in the AFC. You have to feel really good about yourself. Mario, the weird thing for me is my routine for the last 10 years would be watch my tough-nosed college team, on Saturdays in Alabama, the team that brings the pain, and then I'd have my finesse team that I'd cheer for on Sundays. Now it's like it's weird because Alabama has like that West Coast offense and the Chargers are the hard-hitting football team. It's super weird.
Yeah, they literally just did the reverse on you.
Yeah, it's
like they literally just switched sides.
Yeah, it's weird. The Chargers being tough is so new to me, Mario, that it's going to take some time. Like by halfway through the season, I'll be used to it. But watching them lay the wood, like Christian Fulton pause, it's just crazy. Like I'm used to the days of the cornerbacks on the Chargers going for ankles, going for shoelaces, not actually hitting guys. That was a legit tackle. Christian Fulton, Elijah Molden, DBs, Gilman, guys like that laid the wood. The Chargers defensive backs haven't been that way in a long time besides Derwin James.
I think I think it's so much more fun to watch a hard-nosed hit you in the face football team than we're spreading the ball out. It's going to be 60-40 type of game, like just high scoring as hell. I have a special place in my heart, Dave, for the let's pound the rock, let's own them defensively, and another great catch by Lad. And that could be a penalty on the tackle, maybe? I don't think so. Never mind. The Lad's coming through today, gentlemen.
I tell you what, great pass as well, Josh. You'll see it in 5 minutes, but it's right on the money. Lad looks like, kind of like what we said the other day. It looks like the Patriots, right? This is how the Patriots use their guys. This is what Tom Brady did. This is what Lad did. I mean, you can't tell me if Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, this wasn't Patriots football 8-9 years ago, that Lad wouldn't be a guy that they would have drafted. This is exactly a perfect fit for what you saw in Patriots football. As much as we goofed on it because we couldn't stop it, it's exactly what this team needs. They just need the other receivers, obviously, to be healthy. I'm curious to know what, again, this team does, like what they see is missing when this is either at the trade deadline or when this whole thing is over, but what this team does to fix it, because you have to have that weapon to stretch the field. And what I mean is I know Quentin Johnson can stretch the field, but right now we aren't all in. I mean, you're crazy if you're a Charger fan, you're all in. You've seen him have basically one solid game. That was against the Panthers. If he can continually do this and go, okay, this is why you drafted him, you feel a lot better. But they need help, man. They need help with the tight ends and they need help with the receivers to make it feel like you're more well-rounded and you really have a chance to be one of the best teams in this league.
Well, do you have a prediction besides tight end? I mean, we talked about it a couple of shows ago that you think that's the position they upgrade at the trade deadline. Do you think there's another position that they take a chance on? Like receiver, but like who? Amari Cooper? Is that even a
Amari
possibility.
Cooper would be your best shot, but if the Browns continue to do well, they're getting rid of Amari Cooper, right? If the Browns think they're a playoff team, they're dumping Amari Cooper.
I think they're trash after watching them for 2 weeks. But I don't
No,
know
I'm not sold on them either. I'm not sold either. I don't know. I think is Amari Cooper's a worker, and that's exactly what Jim Harbaugh wants. He wants a guy that's a worker. I mean, Josh used to tell me this crazy story about Amari Cooper that he didn't have a roommate in college because nobody could keep up with his schedule. Like it was too stressful for anybody that wanted to share a room with him. That he was just always going to work out and always going to get better, and there was always something where he had to be in his own room because people couldn't stand to be around him. It was all football all the time. Harbaugh would have loved him.
Dude, Dobbins is a beast. So I'm sorry.
No, you're good. He is
This
a beast.
dude is insane.
His patience is incredible. Like we had someone ask, Mikey asked, where's Gus? You know, Greg Roman has said repeatedly they're going to go with the hot hand. It's very clearly that Dobbins is a hot hand today, and they're going to keep freaking going to it, especially against a Pittsburgh defense. He's getting this type of push. Let's go.
Here we go. QJ, I apologize.
He's wide open. He's wide open. That's 6.
Dude, look at this.
Woo!
Look at this.
Does anyone have a terrible towel
Right,
to wipe my ass with?
Dude, look at this. Josh, you'll see it in a second. I'm telling you. Blown coverage by the Steelers.
Dude.
But again, man, doing what you're supposed to do. Let's see how he catches this ball, Mario. Hands. Caught it with hands. Did not with his chest.
Hands. What was that corner doing?
Hell yeah.
Wow. What a bad read by that corner.
There we go. All right. There we go. 2:46 remaining first quarter. We're up 7-0. That's big. Right? So we didn't expect a lot of points. The fact we get on the scoreboard first is always big. Josh, you see it yet?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Who's wide receiver 1? Comment. I want to know your guys' opinion. Is it QJ or is it Lad? I'm genuinely curious. Who do you guys think it is? And what do you guys think? Who do you think's the wide receiver 1? Is it QJ now?
Today or for right now? I mean, for the team or just today?
Not like a Chargers team, like not just today, but like
QJ.
who is? You think he's the one?
I think he's the one, and I think
Dude,
today going in the game plan that Lad was the one. Like they're going to look for underneath to say we're going to attack the Steelers underneath. I think. Go ahead.
No, I'm with you. I think it's right now. I think you would say it's QJ, but I think by the passes that we just saw before, Lad's gonna slowly start becoming that more and more. It's just, I mean, Quinn's honestly on a touchdown. I mean, the last 5 quarters, he has 3 touchdowns, and he had 2 touchdowns all of last year. So he's obviously taking a jump. But this is also, I think, too, Josh, a lot of great play calling. That was a great setup play. Get the corner to really bite on that like little tight end screen and leave him that open. Like that's just a great play.
Yeah, people are commenting they think it's QJ as well and that we slept on him. Dude, dead asleep. I was dead asleep on QJ. No chance I thought he'd be doing this. Couldn't be happier to be wrong. He looks fantastic. And I think Mario's 100% right. Like the play calling of being more creative to get him open is fantastic. I don't think Kellen Moore was awful, but I don't think Kellen Moore was great either. I think he was very average last year compared to what we have right now. Like the offense and the defense, shockingly under Greg Roman, has been better on offense. Like shockingly.
Yeah. There's only one person upset with Greg Roman's offense right now. That's Gus Edwards. You got to feel like a real tool if you drafted Gus Edwards in fantasy football like me in 3 leagues, you know?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, good Lord. AK writes, Mario, I told you Herbie would have a big game. Did you tell him he wasn't, Mario? Did you tell AK he wasn't going to have a big game?
I mean, I think AK said he would have like 250 passing yards, and I said he'd go under. I still think he's going to go fly under that. At one point this year, Herbert's over under in passing yards is going to be like 150. It's going to be something like that low, you know, just because it's the game plan.
Okay, let me ask you a betting question right here, a gambling question.
Okay.
If you bet Herbert's going to have less than 250 passing yards, and then he's listed as inactive before kickoff, do you win that bet, or does it come off the board?
It gets voided.
Okay.
So you get your money back. Some books will still stick you, but about 99% of the time it gets voided, and you get your money back.
Got it. Okay. Malik Willis, by the way, looks like Cam Newton. I mean, it's crazy as hell that the Packers are playing him like way he used to when he was at Liberty. You know what I mean? Just run the ball. Just pass it if it's there, but otherwise just take off running.
I hate Green
Freaking
Bay
nuts.
so much.
I know you do, but you pick them to win every week.
Yeah. It's called reverse psychology.
It's working out
whatever
great.
the hell that word means. Dude, AR is bad. AR is really bad. He's not good.
He's not.
He just had a stupid ass play. Good push. Oh, Thurwin.
I'm telling
That
you.
man has a family. You see this hit?
I'm watching. They aren't claiming him. Dude,
what a hit.
All right, here we go. Keep him. Let's go. All right. They're doing great, man. I tell you, if you sit there and you watch Fields, because obviously with the camera angles you can't see what's going on downfield. The fact he can't find anyone tells you our defensive backs are doing an outstanding job.
Yeah.
You know, when you sit there and you watch this play, I believe it's on second down coming up, Josh, and he rolls to his right. Yeah, it's 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 7 on the play, and he rolls to his right. The fact he can hold the ball that long and there's nothing to do with it shows you that our defensive backs are doing a fantastic job.
Wait till you guys see this hit that Gilman lays downfield. Besides Perriman also laying a hit.
Great play.
Dude, holy crap.
Sorry.
Team hits. No, you guys are doing fine. I just hate myself.
No, this is one of those. I know. I got to go with them. We got to go with the majority of the people that are caught up.
Yeah, no, do it. Yeah, do it.
Okay. So when you watch the first down, you guys tell me if you think it's a first down or is those NFL deals. It's just easier to call it a first down. Like it's one of those where, oh man, I'd probably give him the first down. This is my Charger rooting right there. I'd say, did he cross the line? So Chargers got their first down of the game, guys, with almost at the end of the first quarter. I mean, the Steelers got the first down almost at the end of the first quarter.
So, yeah, dude, he can't get anything downfield.
I mean, my ass off here. I'm like that. You ever see the movie The Naked Gun, Mario?
No, I heard great things though.
It's funny as shit. I mean, it's funny as hell. But there's a scene with one of the policemen's there, and he's eating, like he eats a banana, then he eats like a candy bar, and just like, how many hands does he have? I feel like that guy, like just like, because you know when they made the movie, someone's just handing him food, and it's just nonstop. I feel like that guy.
Fun fact for you: if you watch Ocean's 11, in every scene, Brad Pitt's eating. There's not one.
Right?
Yeah, there's not one scene in it he's not eating.
I love that movie. I never even noticed. That's funny.
All right, now they're starting to respond with a good drive of their own.
There we go. End of the first quarter. Chargers up. Good sign. We got to stop this drive somehow.
Takeaways, gentlemen, from the first quarter.
Josh is having major anxiety.
It's just not fun for me, but I'm happy we're doing this. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying it more than I am. Takeaway, though, honestly, defense is legit. I think Chargers defense is like for sure top 10, maybe even top 5. I understand Justin Fields isn't Patrick Mahomes, but he's still an NFL starting quarterback. And to make a guy not able to throw the ball down the field like they have so far is fantastic.
Dave, what do you think?
Dude, the fact that Justin Herbert's number one able to play today, too, is you can't even tell he was injured is big. I mean, when they're talking that Justin Herbert could be missing today's game and next week's game and then go giving him time to rest because it's a high ankle sprain and they take forever to heal. It's big that he's playing. You can't even tell. Like if you didn't know that, hey, this was even a question that he was going to play. Dude, he's playing. He's playing against obviously a very physical team. He seemed like he's making the great reads. The passes to McConkey, even the one was called back fine. The one to QJ though, man, those are the worst. When you see later on that you had a guy wide open and you didn't catch him, dude, he is established himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And what I'm gonna say right now, people are gonna go, "You're nuts," especially if you're a Chiefs fan, dude. I don't even think there's Will Levis doing his thing. Another pick six. But here, I think honestly, when you look at when you look at Herbert plays the game pretty. You know what I mean? Like it looks good to your eye. If you're saying I love quarterback play, it looks good to your eye. Like everything about him, the way he throws the ball, his balance, his reads, hasn't always had the best coaches, hasn't always had the most talent, but he's fun to watch. Mahomes is one of those guys. It's not always fun to watch, but man, unless you're watching him in the fourth quarter, last 5 minutes, last 2 minutes, then he's the best to watch. But there are a lot of times I watch Mahomes, I'm like, what the hell? I would never teach that to anybody that wants to play this position at a high level. And then, but I look at Herbert, I'm like, this is exactly what you've always wanted. Even Rivers, as much as we all love Rivers, dude, no, you wouldn't teach anyone to throw a ball like that, right? You're like, what the hell are you doing? Get your elbow up. You look goofy. You know, it's just goofy. Like, stop it.
I think Allen and Mahomes are the Steph Curry of the NFL, in which there's shots that only Steph Curry should shoot and no one else should shoot. There's throws that Josh Allen and Mahomes make that they should only make, but then it inspired this whole generation of QBs to go, I can make that throw. And if you want a good case study on this, there's a guy on the Titans that just threw another pick 6 today that clearly thinks that.
Dude, like, it is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, he does something stupid he has to be the dumbest guy in the league. I don't know right now why the Titans don't call Carolina and say straight up, we'll give you Levis for Bryce Young.
Four teams offered him trades since they benched Bryce Young, and they turned them all down.
Smart.
Really?
Yeah. They reported that.
I mean, let's be honest. If you walk in the building during the week of the Titans or the Panthers, you look at both those guys, you're like, I can't stand this guy. And that's how they feel about both quarterbacks. Like, everyone looks at Levis like, I just want to punch you in the face. And everyone looks at Bryce Young and just shakes their head and is just going, dude, you're so disappointing, little boy. You know what I mean? He's so small. He's like, what, 5'10"? He looks like he's 5'4" when he's playing. But, dude, the Titans would take him. It's close to Alabama, SEC schools. They would take him.
Good pressure again.
God dang it. We got to stop this drive. Let's go.
What are you eating, by the way?
That's a bagel. I'm almost done. I got 2 more bites.
Dude, I thought you told me
Mario, it's my biggest pet peeve.
You told me his biggest pet peeve is people eating while they talk.
I do. I hate it.
Eating 20 marshmallows while he's talking on the show.
I just ate 4 eggs.
You are eating like very dense food.
Dude, I hate when people do what I'm doing right now. Dude, it is a big pet peeve.
Oh, God, that was ugly.
All right.
Tim, I have reloaded 7 times. It's not helping. I'm trying.
People telling you to watch TV?
Yeah, I'm on 3 different streams, and they all suck.
I'm
on the Tijuana broadcast.
Early overreaction. This might be Tui's best game so far. He just got another tackle for loss. Guys getting a hell of a freaking push.
That's a crazy stat they just posted that Justin Herbert's 5 for 5, Fields 7 for 7. You know, that you have 2 guys that are perfect on every throw, every attempt.
That is crazy. But, I mean, Fields just dumping it down. Herbert's actually throwing the ball down the field. Fields plays
look
quarterback.
To you? Mario?
Wait, what? Fields?
I was asking Mario. Mario watched Fields in Chicago for years. Does he look different? Is he a different player? Or is he the same guy?
He is a little bit different. I would say he looks more patient with the Steelers and looks a little bit more relaxed. And to be honest with you, the check downs are surprising me because in Chicago, it would be a run. He would just run it in Chicago a lot more. Bosa is questionable too. Oh, God. Son of a nutcracker and his cracky kids. God. Make that play. That's a 4th down.
It is. All right. So let me ask you: Is Asante Samuel Jr. Is he going for the pick 6 or is he just going for the tackle?
I think was going for a pass deflection. Honestly, so
wow, I guess just go for the tackle, man. We're set.
Yeah,
just wrap him up.
Bad football. That's bad football.
It is. And you see that all the time, man. Right? Where the egos and the selfishness come in, it's always the wide receivers and the cornerbacks. Or the defensive backs. Just make the play, man. Just keep it simple.
He's a vet too at this point. He should be smarter than that.
Holy cow, man.
The hitting between this year and last year's team is a complete 180.
Oh, it's insane, dude.
Yeah. We lay the hits. Versus last year, we were taking the hits. All right.
Yeah, I think he's going for the pick 6 too on that, by the way. I think that was the ego.
Yeah.
I know guys talk and, it's all about getting paid and all about how good you are and interceptions, but that's not the time. It's a big gamble. Damn.
I don't like how much clock this is taking up, too.
It's keeping our defense on the field for sure a lot. It means obviously we can't afford a 3 and out next time we get the ball. It's a big play right here, 3rd and 3 coming up. Come on, let's hold them to 3. Ah, shoot. Well, forget that. How about let's hold them to untouched. Walked into the end zone.
All right. You're a little farther than me.
Okay.
Damn it. It's Fields. I hate that jump when it's against you.
Damn it. All right, let's answer back. That's all you can do. They punch you in the face, throw another punch back. Let's go. Look at this field. Watch the angle from above. It looks horrible. What's going on there? The people in Pittsburgh worked hard. Let's go fix that grass. September. You guys are falling apart already.
Taxes are high. What are we doing?
Yeah. Let's go. Damn it. All right. Well, there you go. If someone told you it was going to be 7-7, 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter, would you say I would take that?
Yeah, I would. Because if it got into like a field goal battle, then I don't like our chances.
Trust your guy.
Because that's what they do.
Yeah.
But touchdowns, if it's going to be touchdowns, I like the Chargers' chances.
That's an excellent point, I think. If it becomes a touchdown off, I think we got him easily.
Yeah, they can't keep up.
Yeah, they can't keep up.
Pull up that one over here by right at the bottom there. It's one about I'm disappointed in our defense. Can you see that? I need you guys to read it.
Josh, you want to read it?
Sure. It's from Tim. It says, I'm really disappointed in our defense that drive. They're not getting any pressure on the quarterback, and they let every single underneath pass work. I think that you wouldn't have said that if Asante Samuel Jr. makes the right play there. That was 30 yards that he gave up on that play. If he makes the right move of just making the tackle, then the drive's not so bad. But the fact that he gave up a huge chunk play, I think it makes it look way worse than it was.
I also think it feels as if, Dave, that our game plan here was we're not allowing anything deep, keep everything in front. That really kind of feels like the MO right now of our defense. And now you just got to make the tackles to make sure that there's no yak after it.
Yeah, that has to be frustrating because, the game plan is exactly what you just said, right? Just keep everything in front. We'll be fine. Keep everything in front. Let's keep them out of the red zone. We'll be fine. And then all of a sudden you have one guy who says, I'm going to make the big play, and you completely threw your whole game plan right out the window on that drive. I mean, it was once you gave up the big chunk, it was over. They were going to get points no matter what, and then unfortunately, they made it easy in the red zone. I don't know. That's disappointing, man. As you said, that's a vet. It's not some kid that's trying to make his name in the NFL. Not only is he a vet, he's a guy that grew up in an NFL house with a dad that played the same position. He knows better.
Exactly. It just kills a defense too when a guy gives up a chunk play like that. And I think defenses are predicated on team defense, right? You don't want a guy to be a hero. I think the Chargers have experienced a lot of that the recent years. Guys trying to make plays that aren't really there. Just make the tackle. That's all we need you to do. Don't be more than what we need. Just make the play.
What's funny?
What's up?
We goofed on Bill Belichick with the whole do your job thing. When we all heard that for the first time, do your job, we're like, what? But when you watch stuff like that, you 100% get it. Just do your job. If you just do your job, we're all going to be okay. I'm not asking you to do a lot. Just do your job.
Yeah.
What do you guys think early, by the way, of Broncos 14-0 on the Bucs?
Shocking.
Wow.
Shocking.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bo Nix still sucks.
Yeah.
It'd be 52-0. You guys would still say that.
He sucks.
You guys would still say, Bo Nix still sucks.
Dude, I mean, I just saw him throw a ball that was a terrible pass, and the receiver made an excellent catch. I'm sure the announcers are yerking his chain off of it. Dobbins, I would have bounced that outside.
To hear us try and clean up our language is hilarious to me, too. I know the way you guys talk. You know the way I talk.
Yeah, I know how you talk too with food in your mouth.
Yeah, jerk.
Yeah, you eating another bagel? What's going on over
No,
there?
it's the same one. I'm trying to. Dude, I got the last bite right here. Well, I'm just.
Dude,
I'll just mute myself.
Eat the food.
Just
Yeah,
eat
please
it.
mute yourself.
All right, I'll
You're
mute
killing
myself.
us.
Just eat the damn thing.
God dang, man.
I got the last bite. Not another bagel. How many bagels do you think I could eat in one sitting?
80 years old. It'll take you 20 minutes to eat a bagel.
I'm talking. All right, I'll mute myself. I'll take the last bite, chew it down. I won't do it again.
Like the football. All right. Tight ends are getting a heavy dose today. Heavy dose.
No Diddy.
Oh, did he? God, another great play. Is that Booker? All right, 3rd and 3. 9 minutes left in a second. Harbor's need a first down here. We don't want our defense going back out there. Herbert 6 for 6, 65 yards and a touchdown. Let's go, Bolts. Little pitch outside. Dobbins cuts it back in. Dude, what a cutback, Josh.
I hate you.
I'm doing my job.
I can't. I don't know what's happening. I'm lost.
Tony Romo is.
Yeah, what's he saying?
He's just like. He's just having a Romoism right now over that cutback.
That's a heck of a play.
Dude, he could win Offensive Player of the Year. I really do think this now.
Do you think so?
If the Chargers have 11 or 12 wins, the Offensive Player of the Year does not go to the quarterback. So it's clearly a skilled position. So you have running back or receiver, and he's going to get this much touches, this many usage, and they're doing that good.
Yeah.
Who's to say his name doesn't get thrown in there? And with Harbaugh doing that good, the media are going to be all over him.
People love the comeback story too.
They love a comeback story. And Chargers will get a lot of love. Quinn Johnson on a hitch route. Good move. I think Chargers will get a lot of love because they're the team that's not, been highly recognized, if you will. Like the new era, the new good team.
Would you be satisfied? This comment's hilarious from Rich V. It says Josh is now seeing the pass from Humphreys to Martin. Made me laugh. Would you be satisfied if they just gave JK the comeback player of the year instead of an actual award? They just satisfied. Hey, let's get the Chargers guy comeback player of the year. Let's not give him a real award.
I'd be satisfied. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Lad, let's go.
dude! What? Hey, if you're watching Red Zone, look at the Colts.
Oh my God, what happened? I got it to the right of it.
Dude, Anthony Richardson is not ready. He's not ready.
Dude, when did Sam Darnold turn into Jesus Christ?
Dude, I'll tell you when.
After 3 days.
I'll tell you when. Dude, it's the craziest thing. At Josh's wedding 3 weeks ago, we have a really close friend that's a big time Vikings fan, and health wise, he's not doing really well. So we all sat around and we all took a shot, and he said to Sam Darnold, and we all did a shot at the table for him. And Sam Darnold's been on fire ever since. I'm like, who does a shot to Sam Darnold?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did we drink holy water when we did that shot?
I think we drink holy water.
That's like a thing in a movie when someone puts some magic in the shots and no one knows and you cheers and you wake up the next day.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do?
We do. No kidding. All right, now that I'm done eating, I gotta grab it. I gotta grab a dip. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Dude, psycho.
Psycho. All right, good little motion with Darius Davis as he gets a first down.
Mario, I would have loved to see Keenan and Ladd on the same team. Two guys that can just get open all the time.
With the education too that Keenan could like provide, I can't imagine how much. I mean, I know Ladd's route run's going to improve anyways, but like the little notes he could give Ladd on the route running would be crazy.
It would be, dude. There's your boy Darius Davis. I'm late. Sorry, guys, but
You're good.
I'm sorry.
Check Muncie.
It's a good play call. It's a good play call.
I need to not comment on the play by play. I'm just embarrassing myself.
That's funny. I laugh that people on the side trying to give you advice on how to make it go faster. They're trying, but you're getting pissed.
I'm not a fan of Greg Roman dyeing his goatee with gray hair. I think that looks strange.
Wait, what? You dyes it
He
gray?
has no. He has gray hair, but he has a dark goatee. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I think you should match up top in your facial hair. That's just my opinion.
That screams a guy. I just moved to the West Coast and I want to try something.
That was funny. I don't like that 2nd and 7 call at all. Dude, you're in the goddamn red zone. What are we doing here?
So I don't know what play he killed something. That was a Herbert change at the line of scrimmage because he was yelling "kill, kill, kill." So I wonder what he saw
on the 2nd and 7.
Yeah,
dude, what are we doing? That's a play you run when the ball's on the 10 the other way.
I mean, with the way they've been,
dude, you're in the red zone. You're crammed in there. Oh my god, dude! Look at this. If you're watching red zone, look at the Bears, Mario.
I just watched that. That pass makes me want to kiss my
incredible.
grandmother on the mouth.
Jesus.
Shout out to Grandma Heron. I think she's listening today.
She's like shaking her head right now. No,
she just logged off.
It didn't do anything for me. Yeah.
Too high. Come on.
Hey, is Scott Madlock going to be able to like find his house after the season from all these hits he's taking to the head? Like playing both sides in the NFL does not sound healthy or good for you.
No, he's all excited by it. He's playing a ton of plays too. It's not like it's just one of those things. He's playing a lot of plays.
Dude, a lot. Oh.
Yeah.
First incompletion for Herbert came at what? 5 minutes left in the half? 3 minutes
Something
left
like
in a half?
Dude, am I caught up? Where are you guys? Is he running off the field right now?
No, we just took a 10-7 lead.
Oh, damn it. I thought I caught up.
We took a 10-7 lead. Cameron Dicker, as did you guys see that? Was it on Instagram today? It was the Chargers Instagram where they went to each player saying what's your name and then what did they call you? Did you guys catch that?
No, I didn't see it.
What do you think they call Cameron Dicker?
Dicker the kicker.
Just Dick. He's just known as Dick.
So it's a layup. It's right there.
It's right there. Dude, I just want to know this. All right. This is how my brain works, Mario. There used to be guys, my dad's age, which, obviously 2 generations from you, but my dad's age, who there are a bunch of dicks around. Like there are guys named Dick all the time.
Yeah.
It's just common. Your name was Dick. It's like if your name's William, people call you Bill, right? Robert, you're Bob. But Richard was always Dick. So they're always, Caleb Williams. We just complimented him.
Oh my God, Caleb!
You taking that kiss back from your grandmother? So,
now she's going to the home.
I'm like, I just want to know who was the original Dick? Like, who was the biggest jerk that you're like, that guy's a dick? Like, it could have easily been, a Steve. Oh man, that guy's a Steve. But that who was the guy that was that bad? Was it Richard Nixon? Like, who was that guy?
I feel like that's a Google thing, or maybe like your Alexa could answer that question for you.
Like, who's the dick that ruined it for everyone?
Yeah, who's the dick that ruined the name for everyone else?
Yeah.
I can tell you
the only name. Yeah.
I can tell you Richard Mario Gigante did not help with that. He was a dick.
It's like
You know?
there's always someone in your family that did something. That is funny. Did not help with it at all. Oh man.
All right.
But why?
Read
But
a-
why is Richard Dick and why are
I don't
those two
know.
names?
I
That
don't
doesn't
I
make
don't
any
know.
sense. Like at least Bill and William are similar sounding.
Like it sounds like
Like
it's in there.
James
I
and
don't know.
Jimmy almost sound the same. Like that makes sense. But Richard and Dick don't sound anything alike, unless it's because of Richard Nixon, like you said.
Dick is a nickname most often for Richard, which likely originated in the Middle Ages as rhyming slang for Rick.
Yeah. Okay.
So Rick and Dick are put together.
Apparently.
I got a
just
cousin,
lazy.
Eric, who everyone just called him Rick.
Yeah. Well, if you take away the E and Eric, it's Rick.
Yeah. But
My
again,
best friend, his little brother is Christopher. We call him Topher.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Thought it's fun.
It's fun.
You don't cut it down to just Toph, the one syllable.
Sometimes it's Toph.
Yeah.
Big gambler. Actually, no, he's not. No, he's
Just
not. No, he's
ratting
not.
out
Not
everybody.
anymore. Not anymore. Not
Dude,
anymore.
yeah, you're not good for a live stream. You're gonna get people in
Dude,
trouble.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Live stream, lack of sleep, coming off a hangover.
Yeah.
Got off a plane, has been drinking for 3 straight days, but you're just gonna out everybody's secrets, friends and family.
Especially if you see the private chat right now, Dave. That was a big miscue on my end. My bad.
Yep.
He does not gamble at all. He's a good guy. Family man.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe. We're supposed to say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, I don't know how many ones people are liking right now between eating the bagels, got a drunk guy, and another guy who's not even caught up to the game we're watching.
This is
Yeah.
bad.
Good game though. It's a good game. Good Charger football.
It's an absolute mess.
Do you guys want to hear I'll tell my airplane story. I have a good story
Yeah.
for you guys.
Go ahead, tell it right now. Just we're about to hit the 2-minute warning. Wait till the 2-minute warning. It's
2-minute
2:30
warning. Yeah.
left in the half right now. Third down, by the way.
Our
Wait till the
linebackers
2-minute
are
warning.
flying. Holy hold.
Vikings up 14-0 too. Damn, Dominic, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Told you, Sam Darnold looks great.
What in the world, dude?
Dude, Tooley looks good on these pass rushes.
Dude,
Bud
Tooley.
Was that Bud or Tooley? I think that's Tooley, right? I'm so far behind. You guys probably don't remember what play I'm talking about.
Tooley had a couple tackles for loss already.
Yeah, he looks good.
Dude, were they going around? Like you guys, Mari, do you have red zone up?
Yeah, on the TV. That's beyond.
Dude, how can you not love the NFL, man? I'm looking at 4 TVs, right? I mean, 4 screens right now. And in Minnesota, it's just all purple. You know what I mean? In Indianapolis, it's all royal blue. Tennessee, everyone's wearing jerseys.
I'm telling you, dude. Indianapolis, I just saw a video, bro. It's a lot. That's shit. That stuff's split down the middle.
You can cuss. We're 10 minutes in. Let it
Yeah,
fly.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
I believe it is, but I'm just saying the NFL is so cool. And I know we talk about jerseys before on this show. I was out last night in San Diego, and the Padres are playing really well. I saw so many older people wearing Padre jerseys, like couples that are like 70 years old wearing full authentic jerseys, husband and wife going out. It's I don't know. I always think it's cool when people embrace their teams.
Dude, you know the dumbest thing ever is that you can't wear
Jonathan Taylor,
jerseys to
good
bars
touchdown.
anymore. Jonathan Taylor touchdown. He's on 3 of my teams.
Big one. Big touchdown.
That's big for the Palais household. But no, like you can't wear jerseys to a lot of bars. It's crazy because they think it starts fights. But I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
the best part about being a guy talking to other guys is the common ground you find in talking about sports. Like if I see somebody with a Chargers jersey, I'm automatically going to go up to him and talk to him. But like that doesn't happen anymore because you can't wear jerseys to bars.
Dude, okay. I was in sports is the best. I don't even know how girls start conversations. Like, I love your hair. What do they say? Guys, they just go, hey man, what's your team? I mean, you can start a conversation with people you never met before at a party. I was in a hospital on Friday visiting a friend, and I jump in there and a surgeon jumps in with me, and he has the Bears skull cap on and a surgeon hat. And I was like, hey, big Bears fan? He goes, yeah. And I go, what do you think? He goes, man, I love Caleb Williams is going to be okay. And I go, kind of sucks Keenan Allen's not playing this week. What? You know, he lost his mind, dude. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about. I look at my wife and I go, this is what I'm talking about. I go, it doesn't matter who you are. You have that common ground of sports. That guy's a surgeon. You know how big his brain is compared to mine? We're on the same level, the whole elevator ride. It was great.
I love that.
That's amazing.
And the bars I 100% disagree with, by the way, with the jerseys. Come on, you're going to get in a fight over something anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. AK is freaking out that we're not getting to a super chat. $4.99 from AK. Appreciate it. He says, Uncle Dave, Josh, Mario, you never listen to AK. Hold on, put it back up. It says, you never listen to AK. This Herbert game, believe me, listen to me. AK, it's 7-7. It's not like, or it's 10-7. It's not like Justin Herbert has 300 yards yet. Let's calm down. Okay.
Good D.
If anything, it's the J.K. Dobbins game so far, I'd say.
All right. How many of you were waiting for? Sorry, I'm going to talk straight to Mario and the audience, Josh. How many of you were waiting for a flag right there? Didn't you think a flag was coming? Because that's what happens. That's what happens to the Chargers. Like that's an automatic. That's a flag. First down. Drive continues. Right.
Last year, especially.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was holding and I'm looking at Denzel. I think it was Denzel Perriman who had his hands on his head. Like there was a flag thrown, but there wasn't. You caught up on that, Josh? Okay.
I just saw it.
Did you expect a flag right there going on? There's a flag coming for sure.
100%. As Charger fans, you're used to that. And dude, you could call. You might have been able to call it on that one, actually.
All right, let me throw this one. I'm gonna throw this one at you too. Having Harbaugh as your coach, do you not get that call? Let's say you get a rookie coach or you get a Staley with zero reputation. Is that is there a flag thrown?
I think you're right about that. Yeah, 100%.
Right. If you're Andy Reid, you're Mike Tomlin, you're Jim Harbaugh, those flags aren't thrown. If you're just a scrub coach, those flags are thrown. Like you got to earn it.
Yes, I think you're right.
Mario, agree or disagree with that? Like it matters for a coach. Sometimes you get a call, you don't get a call.
No, yeah, I agree. And I mean, this is cross-sport reference, but like Coach K was one of the best in any sports in working the refs.
Exactly.
He could work that. Like even I know his legacy, but like, dude, every UNC game, I wanted to punch a hole in the wall. I'm like, dude, this guy's just working the refs the whole time. Yeah. It was the most annoying thing ever. It's something you got to build up. It's a special trait.
Yeah.
I think Saban got a lot of that at Alabama. Referees would be scared of him.
Oh, yeah.
Which you 100%. Love as a fan. All right, so
big game
right
next week.
Oh, dude, we're going. Me and my wife. Yeah. So we're up 10-7, right? Less than 2 minutes left.
You got to tell Mario off the air, by the way. Don't say it on there who you're sitting next to at the game.
Donald Trump.
Oh, I just said don't say it on there.
Yeah, why? Yeah, that's
why can I say that?
Hilarious.
Everybody knows Donald Trump's going. No, I'll say it on the air. I have a personal friend who runs the security for the Alabama stadium, and he takes care of the biggest celebrities that go to the game. And it's rumored that Donald Trump will be there, so I might be in the same room as Donald Trump. So
that's so funny.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, I'll be close by him. Hopefully, I don't take a stray.
Catch a stray. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would suck.
That would suck.
Yeah, that would suck.
Good news for AK. Suck. AK would be next on the list to fill that square. Yeah.
Oh, we need a field goal here, right? But a touchdown would be so nice. Make it a 2-score game,
dude. Yeah. Okay. How would you attack this? What would you do?
Lad. This is one of those lad drives right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of time.
Dobbins is split out. Is that Hurst in the backfield?
Get rid of it. There we go. First down.
Good chip.
Steelers have an injury.
I really like the chipping, having a tight end right over Watt and just chipping him every time.
Smart.
So here's the difference, though, when you watch this play, first play of the drive. Veteran quarterback goes into the end zone. He knows when to get rid of the ball. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about a safety. If that's Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, Bryce Young, any of these young guys that don't have that eternal clock, knowing when to get rid of the ball, you're panicking, going, dude, you're going to get a safety. What are you doing? Herbert's not rattled at all. By the way, you see that crazy safety in that college football game yesterday?
Dude, what the hell was that? That was insane.
Somebody wrote, "Move over, Dan Orlovsky. Your safety is
Yeah.
not the worst in the history of the league of football." Dude, the cheerleader almost got hit in the face with the ball. She's just standing there, and all of a sudden the ball goes shooting right by her face. He just gunned it. He looked like the guy that puts his head on the baseball bat that spins around 10 times and then has to start running. Like he has no idea what direction he's going. I don't think he knew where he threw the goddamn ball. Another great pass by Caleb Williams.
To Rome. Him and Rome are connected on the deep ball. Too bad he's going to tweak his you-know-what off and throw a pick probably right here. All right, come on. All right, I didn't love that draw. I know that it got 3 or 4 yards, but
3. Yeah.
Was really hoping we would pass that.
There is. Come on, JK. Damn it. JK. Okay, watch. I'm imagining JK's upset because he thought he got speared right in the freaking helmet while he was on the ground. It's one of the things you don't see in the NFL as much anymore. You know what I mean? Guys using the helmet. Remember, it used to be like, how do you expect us to tackle? It was a big deal when it came out, and then you're seeing guys staying away from it. I'd like to see that play again.
Josh, I know you're older than me, but I believe we were kind of in that same era of when they were teaching the chin on the football and no helmet down. I vividly remember the change in that and the repeated coaching we got from it.
Yeah.
What do they tell you? What were they telling you, Mario?
No, you have to keep your head up. It was always head up, nose on the football. There was no I just remember the change. I remember when I first started, it was head down, and then I think I was in 5th grade or 6th grade, and they did a whole speech of how it's chin on the football from now on.
From now on, dude. Literally, man, guys snapping their necks in the 70s and 80s because you drop your head. You know, it's the way your spine. Nice, first down. It's the way your spine goes. You know, your head up, or you've been sitting the way we are. Your spine has a curve to it. As soon as you drop your head, it's perfectly straight, and there's no give. And then, boom, you snap your neck. That's how you end up paralyzed. You got to see what you tackle. Basically, what you tell young kids. Always see what you tackle.
To put your shoulder into them and keep your head up so you tackle on the sides.
Dave said, that's what you're trying to do. But the deal is when you get tired, you immediately drop your head.
Yeah,
because you think you're protecting yourself, but in reality, it's worse. You're putting your position to be paralyzed. Yeah.
I always make the joke. I'm like, when you have to do those drills where you sprint up, you break down, then you wrap. I always made the joke. I'm like, when I'm running full speed at someone, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Break down. Where's the football? Nose on football. I'm like, no, I'm just going to think of how I'm going to take this guy the hell out to make sure he doesn't get back up. It's I'm not thinking about technique.
You know, Dion was the guy who, hold on. Shoot. Get rid of it. God dang it. We got lucky there. Woo. Almost threw an interception.
Oh my God. What were you? Where was the protection there?
It's my guy, Patrick Queen, man. Almost came up with a big pick. Should have had it.
Dude, what's his name? Was coming off the edge, damn near untouched.
Dude, holy cow, dude. Flip over to look at the Giants game real quick, Mario, in red zone.
They just I'm about to see a replay of it, I think.
Dude, look at that catch is unbelievable. Damn it. Lad McConkey, rare drop.
Shit. Oh my God, I benched Malik Neighbors today. God,
dude, that was a hell of a catch, dude. Touchdown. Oh, did his hand touch before his foot? You gotta show it from the other side. Dude, come on, man. Who's running over there? This amateur hour? Come on.
That's one of my favorite lines.
That is. That's why I used it, because you always say it makes me laugh. Buccaneers finally got on the board.
My fantasy team's just getting dog walked right now.
Did I know?
In our leagues?
Too.
Yeah. All right, come on. Let's go, Harbaugh. Come on. You son of a bitch.
The tables have turned fast, dude.
I hate that.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
I really want a field goal to end this half. Let's make it
me
a
too.
6-point game.
Me too. You need this first down, otherwise you need your defense to hold them in check. Otherwise, they have the chance to get those points. We want the lead, obviously, but that 6 points is big. 2 scores. I mean, more than 2 field goals.
Oh yeah.
I know. Look at that. I cannot believe
Damn
that I'm watching the Broncos play so well. What are your big bets, Mario? What you have time?
Hold on. I gotta see this.
Sorry, we're gonna have to punt.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Played it safe.
What? Drop the ball sack, Roman. Let's hit puberty, brother. What are we doing there? I know it's small, but we have Herbert. Might as well try for something.
He showed he didn't have faith. He didn't have faith in basically in our offense right there.
Hey,
Said,
Slater's not in.
I know that what's
Slater's hurt or something's going on.
He's playing it safe. He's doing no timeouts. We're gonna punt. We're gonna play field position. They can't drive with no timeouts to make it happen.
I don't like that. I'm a balls on the table type of guy, guys. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
That's what it says on your Twitter handle.
Yep.
Because Romo's going in on Jim Harbaugh.
Is he?
That's what Mike G just wrote. I don't have the volume on.
You know what, man? I kind of agree. It's the first half, dude. I kind of agree with Romo right there. Show this team what your personality is. This is what you claim to be.
Do you think they did not throw there because Slater's not in? They don't trust this guy to protect Herbert's backside?
I think they went field position, thinking the Steelers can't drive to get in field goal range with this amount of time with the clock running. They're going to say, Justin Fields, you got to sit there and put a drive together of at least 90 yards. That's what I think.
But you disagree with this?
I do too. I kind of say, what is the personality of your team? It's early in the season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It goes against everything the Chargers have been through the first 2 games.
We don't play scared. That's what I would say. And if the Steelers get any points, it backfired on you completely.
Some of these comments are so funny.
And now, look, they're already at the 50-yard line?
Yeah, they're past the 50-yard line. George Pickens.
Like, come on, Harbaugh. You can't always be conservative.
There we go. Who was Mr. Martinez not happy with it either? Not with us, but not happy. Robert, I hate to tell you, Romo knew what he was talking about as they're sitting there making this drive together.
Yeah, at first, I don't know what they're talking about exactly. At first, he said it was a good plan. And then now, after that catch by Pickens, Romo's like, all right, I changed my mind. They should have gone for it on 3rd and 10. Not gone for it, but you know what I mean? Be more aggressive. So he's changing his tune. Also, we got really lucky that Freeman's going to make that play.
Wow.
All right, 11 seconds remaining. I think it was inbounds, out of bounds, Mario.
Hold on, let me see.
They ruled he caught it inbounds. Let's see.
Looked like he was in.
Okay.
Let's see. Show me a replay. Show me a replay.
He's in.
He's in.
He's in. Damn it. Yeah. Good call. That's why I start rooting for my heart.
Is that heel down?
Yeah, they called it. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm sorry. Different angle.
Come on. Where are you at? All right. It's big. 4th and 5. He's not in field goal range according to that red line. 6 seconds remaining. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for a kick.
Good job, Mac. Good job, Mac.
It was Mac.
I feel like you guys are part of like an inside joke that I'm not a part of.
We're just making stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's
All
a
right.
part of something that I'm not part of.
6 seconds remaining, Josh. They're going for Chris Boswell's kick, and he's 6 of 6 at 50+ yards. This kick right here is, what are they saying, Mario? 62-yard attempt.
62.
Wow.
Yeah, 62-yard attempt.
62 for
And
Waterboy.
the guy, the Chargers have the kick returner in the end zone. The old Antonio Cromartie play against the Vikings.
Tell me
Remember
what
that?
happened.
That's one of those where you're like, I've never seen that before, where the guy runs it back 99 yards on a field goal attempt.
109
109. God dang it. You're right.
in Minnesota.
Yep.
Are you guys going to tell me what happens?
No, it's there you go.
It's a timeout.
Yeah, we were in a little bit of a break. Yeah.
Here we go. I don't get that freeze into the kicker, by the way. I think he gets time to catch his breath once he sprints out there.
Really?
All right.
I love the freezing the kicker.
I don't know. Come on, miss it. Shank it. He missed it. Push wide right. All right.
Nice.
Got the lead at the half, 10-7.
All
1
right,
second
let's talk-
remaining. Hey, we got 1 second remaining. Let's turn around and kick it our way.
Wide right. Let's go.
Let's go. Let Dicker
Wide
do it.
right, like Don DeSantis. Let's get it. There we go.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. What do you think? Chargers take a knee, Hail Mary it, or kick it?
I mean, I feel like you have to take a knee because you know what, out on the last
You're-
drive. You went soft on
you're-
the last drive. Just go soft
That's true.
in the next play.
That's true.
Plus, our quarterback's not 100% either.
True.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
left
want to risk Watt like somehow getting free and he takes an unwarranted hit.
But he's in sticking. I'll chuck it.
Yeah, I like
Then,
that.
yeah, then that's pick six.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you go ahead and throw it. If you
Why are
snap
you-
your ankle, who cares? They're going to throw a Hail Mary. They're going to throw a Hail Mary.
I will never get being inside the 3-yard line and not going under center. Just go
Oh,
Oh,
Saban's biggest pet peeve.
dude, he almost got sacked. Here we go. Hail Mary.
Son of a
Dude,
why?
dude. God dang it. Thought we should have had that.
Oh my God, they should have had that.
They should have had it. We had 3 chances. Who was that? Damn it.
Fahoku.
Yeah. Dude, it hit him right in the hands, Josh.
Oh my! It went right
should
through
have
his hands.
Dude,
I'm
2
watching
guys could have
it
caught
right
it.
now.
Quentin Johnson.
Dude, Herbert threw that on a dime.
Did. We had literally had 3 guys standing right there.
No.
You caught up now? You see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. It's all
And that's
right.
a guy that looked
Oh.
great in the preseason.
Dude, that would have been a huge kick right in the nuts, dude. Right there, man. Sit there and
Dude.
go, now what?
Come on,
Now
man.
what?
I know no one cares, but speaking of the
Yeah.
Saban thing, Bears just literally did 4 snaps inside the 5, all 4 in shotgun. Good shit. All right, halftime thoughts, guys.
So what are our thoughts?
Yeah, what are halftime thoughts? Let's bust out really quickly, then we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back in.
First
did
quarter,
you
I thought
want to do?
if this was a fight, I think the Chargers got the first quarter. I thought the Steelers looked better in the second quarter. I'm really concerned about Rashawn Slater. If anybody has an update on what's going on with him, please let us know in the comments. Joey Bosa, Dave, does it bother you that when the games are super important, Joey Bosa disappears a lot of the time or isn't available?
Yeah, it bothers me a lot. That's why I'm critical of him all the time. You guys always say I'm too tough on this guy. I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I'm not too tough on him. It's not a lot to ask for a guy that gets paid all this money. He makes a ton. He gets paid as one of the highest paid defensive ends in football. And as a guy that, what do we say all the time? The best ability is availability. Dude, he has to be available. I always think he takes shortcuts, man, in almost everything he does. And I think if it wasn't for guys like Khalil Mack and Harbaugh, I don't think he'd even be available this much as we've seen him through 3 games. He just doesn't. I don't want to say he doesn't care, man, but he doesn't have that killer instinct, that Kobe instinct we always say. He's not that guy. He's not Kobe. He's not Myles Garrett. He's not TJ Watt. He's not any of those guys. He's not his brother. That's why Cheryl doesn't go to the games.
He was saying on the Chris Long podcast that his body just is not what it used to be, which is obviously don't want to hear that. Said it takes him 30 minutes to warm up before practice when Khalil Mack can just go out there and start running around because he's a freak of nature. He said he has a couple years left, is what Bosa said on the podcast. I had to pause it and rewind it and said, what did he just say? He said, I got a few good prime years left, is what he said. I said, dude, you're 20. What is he, 27? 28? I'm like, dude, I feel like you should have more than a couple years left, considering you've never reached your potential with the team.
Considering you've taken
He's
years
29,
off.
29.
29? Okay.
I just think it's one of those things, man, where especially that position, like that's a hard position where you take a lot of hits, a lot of contact. His body, I just think can only take so much. And I think the Chargers have to pivot to a role of you're not going to play. Like his snap count just needs to be very limited. Like you're going to have to pretty much make him a Kawhi Leonard type of guy, like going forward.
Which can't have a captain. Yeah, you can't have a captain of your team be a Kawhi Leonard type of guy. I think that's a huge reason why like the Clippers don't win because their leaders are not there. Like I know I agree with you. I'm just saying the Joey Bosa thing is infuriating as a fan. Like you're not available when we need you. I don't get it, man. This is the game where you need Joey Bosa. Like this is the one today. We're playing a potential playoff team. Like the Steelers and the Chargers are in a very similar situation. This is a big statement game. Like Joey Bosa needs to be on the field, has to be there.
Dude, you know, people send like a text like, hey man, you coming to the party tonight? And they send you back a picture of Kawhi. I send one back of Bosa. I've been doing it for years. We have 2 Kawhis in Los Angeles. It's insane that you have guys on our planet. He's 29 years old, but if you look at the amount of time he's played, he's 23. I mean, god dang, dude. You know, what do they say when you're a pro athlete? It's like a bar of soap that the more you use it, it just keeps dwindling down. When he says it takes 30 minutes, from what? Dude, I'm sorry, dude. I disagree with this. It's a physical game. There are other guys who are beat up. Some of these linemen like Khalil Mack and these guys that can last a long time if they get the opportunity. It's not like Joey Bosa has that motor that Max Crosby has or TJ Watt has. He's just a guy that always looks like, oh, you give me the day off. All right, I'll take it. It's frustrating as can be because, man, this team needs him. When he has 2 years left, you know, knowing the Chargers, will stick him in the damn Ring of Honor anyway. But he's one of those guys who should not be stuck in the Ring of Honor. You know?
Going to other just positives so far in this game, though. Like I'd say passing-wise, this might be Herbert's best game so far, which is kind of surprising because I think this might be his the best defense he's faced so far. I mean, 12 for 16 at half, 125 yards, 1 touchdown. The way the receivers are kind of getting open right now, I'm pretty impressed with, guys. I mean, Ladd should have 3 catches if we don't get a penalty right there. The play design for Quinn Johnson, that touchdown was beautiful. I know that's only 10 points scored, but to me, Josh, this feels like this Charger team almost like the offense almost did more because it's a really balanced attack right now. And I think that's really going to benefit. They just got to put more points on the freaking board, which is hard to do against a Tomlin team.
Yeah, you take away that penalty, right, on Ladd's catch. You take away the miscue by Asante Samuel Jr., where he should have made the tackle instead of going for the pass deflection, which led to the touchdown. The Chargers have outplayed the Steelers in the first half. I think if you're a Steelers fan, you're worried, saying, I think the Chargers could have played a lot better. As a Chargers fan, I think you guys probably feel the same way. The concern right now, 100%, is Rashawn Slater going to play in the second half? Because if TJ Watt's going to line up whoever the backup is, we're in deep trouble.
No, you're absolutely right. You're right. So here, a quarterback rating, Herbert's 118, Justin Fields 92. Fields has actually not played bad. He's 14 to 17, 106 yards, no interceptions, no TDs, but he has not played terribly. J.K. Dobbins leads the Chargers in rushing in this game, 39 yards on 11 carries, 3.5 yards a carry. What was the over-under for J.K. on yards in this game, Mario?
Okay, so let me look really quickly because we had that.
Was it around 75?
No, bro, it was lower than that.
Oh wow,
it was still pretty low because the crazy thing about Dobbins that I just don't get is that every sports book and a lot of people were still expecting him to split a lot of the carries still with Gus Edwards. And we just know like that's not the fact anymore. You look at this game, I mean, it's halftime, it's 11 carries to 1. I think it's very clear our running back 1 is J.K. Dobbins. And it's going to be J.K. Dobbins until Gus has a breakout game or Gus does something special. J.K. gets hurt. J.K.'s, the guy. And I believe his over-under was around 50.5 at some point. That's what people were betting it. A lot of people on our show I was working on was like, yeah, I want to take the under. And I was like, I know, Greg Roman's saying hot hand. But he comes from John Harbaugh and he coaches with Jim Harbaugh. And Josh, those guys don't reveal secrets. They keep everything very close to the chest. This Herbert injury, we literally found out freaking Friday it's a high ankle sprain. You should find that out on Monday, Tuesday, if anything. This is a team that's going to keep it close to the chest.
I think it's the best.
It's JK. Yeah, it's awesome.
Gus Edwards has 1 more yard than I do today.
Yeah, Gus Edwards has been less than what we expected so far, and J.K. Dobbins has been a lot better than what we expected. Malik Neighbors another touchdown, by the way. And no, it doesn't bother me that the Chargers didn't draft Malik Neighbors or Brock Bowers. I like Joe Alt, so don't even go there. How do I feel about Quentin Johnston? I feel like he's played much better than what I expected so far this season. I love what he's done. Him and Ladd have been fantastic. Josh Palmer not playing is disappointing, but I feel confident that QJ and Ladd are going to make plays here in the second half.
I agree with Josh.
Tight ends have been better too, by the way.
Nothing against Josh Palmer, but dude, he hasn't done anything the whole year.
Yeah.
So I mean, him not playing today, big damn deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been a massive disappointment.
All right. I'm going to take a break. I really need to go to the bathroom.
Go ahead.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
We can monologue before that, Dave.
You gonna go when Josh goes? Or you want to give an out of town scoreboard what the scores are?
Yeah, I'll do a little sprint around the league really quick. So right now, guys, it's a little bit of upset and regression city is what we have going on around. I think the biggest surprise so far, guys, 21-7 Giants over the Cleveland Browns. Remember last year, Browns at home defense, 85 Bears. Outside home, that was the Brandon Staley defense. It looks so freaking bad. So they're down 21-7 at home against the Giants. Malik Neighbors is having a big game, and he's on my fantasy bench, kicking the nuts to Mario. Vikings up 14-0 over the Texans, 21 seconds in that game. Big surprise right here. The offensive juggernaut that is the New Orleans Saints. They're only up 3-0 right now against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's at halftime. Dave, we can do a quick little pit stop on this game because I think that's just pretty big right there. Does that surprise you at all, this low scoring of a game?
Very much so. I mean, I think, first of all, you kind of figure out what is Philadelphia, right? Philadelphia hasn't been the same team since week 9 of last year, and then they just went right in the crapper. And there's a lot of talk that, both of these coaches in this game could be short as far as keeping their jobs. But then Dennis Allen's done a fantastic job with the Saints. They've been the most dominating offensive team in football through the first 2 weeks. You look at Derek Carr, 17-13 in this game, 51 yards, only averaging 3.9 yards a pass, but 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Carr always gets you when he throws that critical interception. Right now in this game has a quarterback rating of 63. On the other side, Jalen Hurts is 18-22, 161 yards with an interception. And at the same time, when you look at the running back situation, because Alvin Kamara's had a great start, 12 carries, 33 yards. Jalen Hurts, 4 carries, 24 yards, but Saquon Barkley, 5 carries, 17 yards. Are you surprised Saquon's only had the ball or had a chance to carry the ball 5 times in the first half?
That is a little bit surprising to me. That also just screams out a Kellen Moore. I don't really know what to do. Vic Fangio's defense is freaking me out, so I'm going to not give it to the best player on our team currently. That's been our, guy that we had to lean on in that first week, especially that put us in the end zone, 3 times. And then this week, we're just not going to give it to him at all. I know A.J. Brown's out, and when he's out for the Eagles, that offense takes a massive step back. But at the same time, you got to get the ball to your playmakers. Saints defense is strong, Dave, but that front of the Eagles, it's not a bad front. They should be able to run the football pretty damn well on them. And to have 0 points and, your star running back that you paid a good amount of money to, getting outran by the quarterback right now, that's not something. You should,
exactly
that's not
right.
Good.
right. 10 the half, by the way, between the Colts and the Bears. Bears threw a Hail Mary ball, bounced back to DJ Moore, but he caught it in the 1 yard line and tackled at the one with no time remaining. But their Hail Mary actually worked. It just bounced back to them where it was still before the end zone. So interesting play. I always love the Hail Mary plays. Like you always tell Josh when he was a kid, I go, watch the guy that's not the person trying to catch the ball. There should always be a guy trailing where the ball bounces back and you have a chance. And that's exactly what happened with Moore there. It just happened to be when he caught the ball, he caught it on the 1 yard line and could not get in. So always exciting. Always exciting to watch the Hail Marys. The big shocking game to me today is not only, as you mentioned, the Giants and Browns, but it's the Buccaneers have been playing great. The fact that Denver is leading 20-7 against Tampa Bay at the half is very surprising.
Very surprising. And, I had that game on Red Zone, and I saw, a big part of the reason for a score for the Broncos was Baker Mayfield throws a pick. The the Broncos take a big back to return, I believe, inside like the 15-yard line. So just good field position for that young offense. Can't give Sean Payne those chances. And they were able to pull through. It surprises me, Dave, but at the same time, it kind of like almost isn't surprising to me just because it's like at some point the Bucs were going to have some type of regression, and they were just getting killed by injuries, man. So they were due for something to happen. And just like in the gambling world, a lot of people took the Broncos because of that reason. They're like the injuries, and at some point, the hot coffee turns into cold coffee if you leave it out long enough, So like that's just one of those things that happen, I think, with Tampa Bay. Then again, man, it's halftime, and maybe that team gets up and starts fighting in the second half, and they can try to take out Denver in that one as well. Are you surprised as well with the Vikings-Texans game? I mean, what the hell?
I am very surprised there. We talk about with the games, the slip games, right? Where guys all of a sudden they don't seem 100% focused. Not saying that you're going against a team that's 2-0 with like Minnesota and not taking them seriously, but the Texans aren't playing up to what they're capable of playing. It doesn't look like the Houston Texans. Real quick, here's an interesting stat for you. We obviously people play fantasy football. I don't know anyone else Malik Willis on their fantasy team because he's just basically holding the position until Jordan Love comes back. And there was talk Jordan Love could have even played this week, and they decided he wasn't going to be active. But Willis going back to Nashville, playing against the Titans, who obviously traded up for him, and then he was a complete bust. Talked about on this show how he was a guy who doesn't seem to have that clock, gets sacked a lot. Malik Willis in Nashville today is 9 of 11 for 158 yards in the first half, has a quarterback rating of almost 119. But carries, he has 6 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown. And the Packers are all over the Titans 20-7 in this one. So Tennessee, who a lot of people were very critical of saying, how do you get rid of Mike Vrabel? They're about to fall to 0-3 on the season. And you wonder what in the world is going on in the front office of certain organizations, because Tennessee is one of those teams that seems to step in it year after year. And they're almost irrelevant, right? There's certain teams in this league that people don't talk about. You don't talk about the Jags very often. You don't talk about the Titans, and there's a reason. This is what they do. This is what the Adams family has always done, where they have stepped in it since they were in Houston, and they've done it since they've been in Nashville.
Well, when you have one of the best coaches in the NFL, Chargers game's back, by the way. I'm sure you guys are all watching. When you have one of the best coaches in the NFL, you don't get rid of him. I feel like everybody believes that Mike Vrabel had the Titans playing above their heads the entire time he was there. The fact that you can run Derrick Henry and have almost zero passing game and still win. I mean, they're even the number 1 seed one year in the AFC.
Yeah,
is unbelievable. Callahan, I'm sure he's fine, but Mike Vrabel, one of the best coaches in the NFL, and he should be a head coach right now. He will be the head coach of the Bears next year. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I don't think
Slater's back, people are saying.
Good. At the same time, so it's where I'm at. There's 13-19 remaining in the third quarter. Steelers just got a first down, questionable first down. Of course, why even check? The Chargers trying to hold the Steelers on their first drive. This first drive is important to me. I think it also sets the tone. You guys tell me what you think. How important is it to make sure the Steelers don't get any points in this first drive?
Super important. I think I hate cross-sport comparisons, but the Warriors basketball team, when they were winning all their championships, they would always own the third quarter. That was their thing. I think the third quarter is the most underrated part of the game. People always love to talk about the fourth quarter, but the third quarter, you like you said, you set the tone to come out of the half, whether you're on offense or defense. I think it's extremely important. It's huge to get a stop here. Don't even let them get a field goal.
No, I'm with you. Absolutely. It's a big damn deal as far as what the Chargers do here, holding them in, because you have two coaches. You said, Josh, they make adjustments at halftime. It's not two organizations where, hey, go ahead, meet with your position coach, get your water, go to the bathroom, and we'll see you in the second half. We've seen it with Jim Harbaugh. We saw what he did against the Raiders in week 1, how it was a different team. They made actual adjustments on the way they were going to attack the Raiders. You have two coaches that, hey, halftime's here for a reason. It's for us to sit there and basically fix everything that we need to work on. So I'm curious to see what Mike Tomlin saw and curious to see what Jim Harbaugh saw.
People are losing their minds, which you guys should. You guys are justified to lose your minds over Joey Bosa out for the rest of the game. Tim says Joey Bosa is a glass tiger. Sorry, I'm watching the game. Face mask. I'm way behind, as you guys know.
Here.
All right.
All right, you got to tell Mario. Joey Bosa's out for the rest of the game, Mario.
I got the update, and I was hearing you guys did that. I really do think we're going to see, just going forward, he's going to have to very limited snap count, man. Which stinks.
Why did you bring him back, Mario? Not you. Why did the Chargers bring him back?
I get it. Yeah. I mean, dude, when he's playing, man, like we've seen it this year. When he's playing, he's a difference maker.
Yeah, when Kawhi Leonard plays, he's a difference maker too. He just doesn't play. You're eating now? What the hell?
Dude, I muted.
What are we doing?
I muted. All
right, fine.
You're eating
jerk.
What the hell?
Dave's
What
a
the
complete hypocrite.
Well, dude, sorry, it's a 3-hour show. Okay, it wasn't.
You couldn't eat your bagel before the show. You had to eat for all of us.
Yeah, why don't you try fasting?
I can't.
You jerk off.
Just call me a jerk off. Teams winning 10-7. What are you going to call me when we're losing? What the hell's going on here?
I'm terrible.
It's not my fault. Bosa is not playing.
Yeah, look what
God.
he does to us.
Damn it.
By the way, I just started eating oatmeal again. Woo! Let me tell you, fellas, it's missing out.
I get it.
I love oatmeal.
Nice play. Who's your boy Gilman, Josh?
Love Gilman.
Next stoppage and play, I'll tell you a food story. All right, Mario.
Boom. Richard, if you forgot that Cordell Patterson was on the Steelers.
Cordell Patterson, the guy that they can never find a position for, but ends up hurting you at some point. And you're like, I got to pick him up on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
He's a good football player.
Yeah.
Great, immaculate, great guy.
Amazing, immaculate, great
I actually
guy.
met him one time at the ESPYs. He's like the nicest human being ever.
Nice.
He
wrap up.
Seems like everywhere he goes to, they always love. He gets promoted the crap out on socials. Good tackle. Henley has made a massive jump this year.
Dude, he's a good.
Was that an opportunity to play?
Very true. Yeah.
Staley wouldn't let him cross the white line last year. All right, 3rd and 15. Big. Come on, let's go. Let's hold this, guys. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's all right. We don't miss Joey on the field at all.
Just Gravy says Mario should have grabbed some Raisin Bran in memory of Bosa.
You should have.
I wish I had some.
God dang it.
Look at this. I'm already done eating.
What were you eating?
What?
Now you got to share. What were you eating?
Oatmeal with protein powder and peanut butter.
Okay. Oatmeal is the most overrated food of all time. You're always hungry like an hour later.
Oh, it's true.
It is true. This can be saved for later in the show, guys, but I caught the worst stray of my life yesterday. Dude, is that Tully again? God, this guy's freaking everywhere today. Good job, Tully. Hi, baby. Let's get nuts. Arthur Smith, first team all dork, looking on the sidelines.
But he's loaded though. I know. Did he?
Yeah.
It's like what made you think, dude? Being overweight by 45 pounds and just having a single mustache would go, you know what? This is gonna work.
Good hit, James.
Are you just tired of girls talking to you when you leave the facility? I mean, what the hell, dude? Good God. I have no chance of any interaction with women. Good look, dude. Damn.
All right, we really need a field goal here.
Damn it. See that? Plays for negative yards. Steelers of 6. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 13. Let's hold these guys. I'm trying so hard not to swear. Let's
You
go.
can swear.
We can't like every other word, but we can let a couple fly.
Yeah, every now and then let it loose.
Yeah.
What's the injury to Bosa? Do you know?
Hip.
No flag. No flag.
I could have said
Good
anything,
D.
and you would have said okay.
Yeah. Because I don't buy any of it.
I
Shoot
buy
it
it now.
up. Go get an injection. That's what that 10 on the side's for. We just see in 7 days. Dude, if you go shoot it up and then you don't show up to practice the whole week, we're fine with it. Just show up next week against the Chiefs.
It's good defense
It's
right there,
It's
though.
not a good sign when your mom never goes to your games. I'll say it again.
I think you've made it very
God
clear.
dang it. 10-10. What? So pissed, dude. This effing guy. I'm about to get personal, but I'm not. I could get worse.
I think you have
Yeah.
already.
All right, I got more. I got horrible things in my brain right now I could say about this guy. All right, Mario, real quick, food story for you. All right, I got thrown out of school for this. I got thrown out of college once. All right, I was in a class. I was taking, I think it was like a abnormal psychology class. Which
Wait,
is funny
you
as hell that I'm in there.
Yeah, I know this story.
Did I tell you this?
Yeah,
It was about the girl with the corn nuts?
that you like. Oh, I thought you were the one where you poisoned your buddy.
No, I did poison my friend, but not like that. Don't say that. I gave.
Yeah, I mean that's an
X-Lax in
over
his food.
exaggeration of it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's technically it was poison. But I didn't try and kill him. I just tried to make him have diarrhea. That was bad. So this girl next to me in my class, dude, we're sitting there and she opens up corn nuts and she starts eating corn nuts, and it was driving me crazy. I'm just looking at her and she's eating one at a time, real slow and real loud. And I just want to kill her. Like I was like, enough. I can't even hear the guy. I can't even focus what he's saying. I'm just watching you eat these corn nuts so slow. Took her about 27 minutes to eat these corn nuts. I'm looking at my watch, and I'm just like, thank God it's over when she got to the end. And what do you think she did right after she finished this corn nuts? She reached in her purse and she pulled out another bag of corn nuts, dude. And I just stood up out of my chair. I grabbed it right out of her hand and I just threw it against the wall as hard as I could. And teacher got super upset. She got super upset, and then he kicked me out. I couldn't take it. I was losing my mind. So as much as you guys criticize me for eating food on the show, it's the corn nuts thing set me completely over the top. Couldn't take
Wait,
it
so
anymore.
you're saying we shouldn't be mad at you because you're not eating corn nuts? So you're justified in
that's
eating?
what I'm telling you.
a
It's
bagel?
at least it's not corn nut. It's a bagel. Doesn't make a crunch noise.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody, Race Francis says, valid, Dave.
Yeah.
you go.
I want some corn
Good point,
nuts. Nestor said he wants some corn nuts. Go ahead. I can't
Nestor
hear it.
Rios wants corn nuts.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, we need a big. I think we need a big drive right here. Let's have a drive where we just wear them down, take a lot of time off the clock, and cap it off with the touchdown. They just came out of the half strong. Let's do the same here.
Why don't we get everyone in our audience to send Joey Bosa get well soon cards and send them to the facility? Really sorry about your hip. Get well soon. And here's a second card for the next one. You fill it out, the blank, Joey. God dang it. Who's your boy? Do we just return the ball to the 10-yard line? Damn it.
Is that bad?
It's not
Not
good.
good.
All right. Dude, I got the cigar ready to go. Damn it. We better win this game.
We better win this game. I'm also going to bed tonight at 9 p.m. Alrighty. Let's go Bolts. Hey guys, in case you guys think this is a prize, AR threw a pick. Who would have thought?
He's just not good.
He's not good. Jalen Johnson, though, is a top 5 corner in this league.
He's a
Hell of a
beast.
player. Beast. All right, let's go
Who's
Bolts!
Who's the best corner in the NFL?
So you have Alexander, you have Sauce.
Surtain.
Surtain is.
Surtain.
Surtain.
You
I
think
think it's
Surtain?
Surtain.
Oh,
I mean,
Sauce and
Surtain or
are
Gardner.
the best.
I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, please tell me, Dave, you have red zone, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you see this throw, that AR throw. I mean, it
I
is.
did. I saw it.
Okay. Boy, that looked uglier than I did when I had braces when I was 12 years old. My face looked like a pepperoni pizza.
I thought Brendan Rice was
Get rid of
supposed
it.
to play.
Shoot. Nice. At least we got the ball there.
All right.
Slater jumped on it. That was bad. Could have been really bad.
Holy hell, Slater. You got to touch him.
Jeez.
God, you got to hit the freaking guy. You can't let him just go off the edge all willy-nilly. Let's have a freaking Mary Poppins dance. Jesus Christ. Get your freaking
Dude, all I
hands
know
on
is
him.
this. Josh, when you watch the play we're talking about,
Yeah.
all right,
I'm about to watch it right
he
now.
fumbles the ball. Watch the girl in the crowd after they show it, the Steelers fan. You see her, Mario? Like back
No.
in the day, they used to always find like the best looking girls and put them on TV in between plays.
Okay.
Nothing like a woman with sweat stains under a gray shirt under her armpits put on television. What are we doing here? Come on.
That
Give
just
us a reason
yells
to watch
Pittsburgh Steelers fan right there.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
Yeah,
no
I was about
kidding.
to say.
That
All
is
right.
Pittsburgh.
Fellas, I'm getting really scared. I hated that drive more than anything in the world.
Yeah, that was actually a bad play by
Steelers have the momentum. They won the second
do.
quarter and they're winning the third quarter.
They do.
Yeah.
Packers just went up 27-7.
Was that a pick? No, it wasn't a pick.
No, it's a good guess though. That's
God
100%
damn,
Will
dude.
Levis.
What are you doing,
Come on,
Bolts?
JK, boot the hell out of it. Oh, Jesus. Did he
I
just
mean,
kick
that's a
the ball 40 yards?
disaster.
This
Dude,
is
we
bad.
didn't even, as a flag. It's probably not us, legal man downfield. God dang it. What are we doing here? We let a drink on the show?
I might pour one. Jesus
course.
Christ on the cross.
It's our guy.
This feels like last year.
Yeah, this is not good, fellas.
Well, that sucked. Couldn't agree with Emilio more.
This all it takes is one play.
Dude, we were just talking about coming out of the half. So what did you see? That's what we came up with?
Worst drive of the game, Richie Farley. I agree.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, that was by far.
Well, we didn't do anything well there.
This is Ghostly says Slater's clearly hurt. Something is bothering him. Do you think it's his hands? Doesn't want to touch anybody.
All right, come on. Come on. I get it now.
What is the Slater injury? Does anybody know what it is?
I'm looking right now, see if I can find something.
I'll never say anything bad about Slater. He's great.
Nah, yeah, I love Rashawn Slater.
Yeah, I've not seen anything about an injury. Like what it is.
39-yard punt.
Let me turn the volume back on.
39-yard punt. What the F? Good God. High school
Yeah, I
kids
agree.
kick-
I'm 100% with Demetrius right here. He says it is now time to give Brendan Rice some snaps over Fehoko. I couldn't agree more. Fehoko does not look good.
Yeah. Do you know who Foco's dad is? Have you seen his numbers? like
I mean,
everyone's like, Rice is on the team because of his dad. All right, let's see. Does he have his mom's genes or his dad's genes? Put him on the field.
He'd have a touchdown if Hayward wasn't all in Herbert's face, too. God,
Yeah, JK is having a bad first few games. Yeah, damn.
I know. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I think. Go ahead. I know. I'm saying this is the worst season I've seen JK have his entire NFL career right now.
Yeah. Scott.
That's
by the
gonna-
way,
That's really
obviously.
going to hurt us, too, against the Chiefs. When we have to punt and we give Mahomes that type of field position, that's not going to go to waste against them. And then you make your defense look worse than it actually is. It's a good defense. Not screw them over.
You think so? Because the Chiefs punter can punt it 125 yards, and our guy isn't punting it 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be a problem.
He's doing good, right? Ariza?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
far?
He had a boot last game.
And he kicks it left-footed, and it must be hard as hell to catch.
Pick that. What happened? Who's picked it? Oh, we got it.
We got the ball.
We just needed one play, gentlemen. Needed one play.
Dude, I love it. You go into your Marty Schottenheimer right away.
We need one play. That's what, Josh, that's why you hit puberty.
I don't even know what
Sorry,
happened.
Brandon
How about
Taylor.
that? I don't even know what's going
what
on.
that means. Watch.
I'm watching it. Nice. Who's number 42? Who is that?
48.
48. Bud.
What a freaking play.
Dude, former Steeler.
Where did Bud come
he's
from? Where's
celebrating
Bud
that.
at on the field?
Bud has played
Yeah.
for the Steelers, the
Well,
Titans, the Falcons, and the Chargers.
And Bud's only playing because Bosa's not available, right?
Yeah, would Bosa have caught that? I don't know.
It would have been Khalil Mack lined up on that side, probably, though.
Hey,
yeah.
key thing with the Chargers having the ball back. Slater is back out of the game. Sayer is in at right guard. Pipkins at left tackle.
Oh, we are so screwed. That's not good, Mario.
It's not good, but we need a good drive right here because we got to take advantage of this turnover. I mentioned this on Thursday. You got to take advantage of the gifts that Justin Fields gives you, and he just gave us a gift. I'm gonna cash it the hell in.
Dude, TJ Watt, just so you guys are up to date, only has one tackle on the day.
Joe
One
Alt,
quarterback hit. Yeah, no sacks.
give him the Hall of Fame jacket already.
Dude, I'm telling you, look at this guy. He's a machine.
Yeah.
Whoever thought you'd buy a number 76 jersey? Yeah.
You think this is going to be one of those NFL drafts that people talk about for a long time? So many good players.
Dude, I honestly, I think you're right. I do.
Like Neighbors.
I mean,
Harrison,
that's the people in
Hall,
Washington.
Bowers.
They're happy with their pick. The Giants are happy with their pick. The Cardinals are happy with their pick, right?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody likes their pick so far. Even the Bears fans are still high on Caleb, which they should
Yeah.
be. I mean, it's barely been 2
they're
games.
Yeah,
touchdown
he's not-
pass, but yeah.
He's not the problem. Shane
No,
Warden's dumbass.
Dude, the offensive line sucks for the Bears.
Awful.
It's so beyond bad in the play calling. I mean, I don't know what is going on today with it, but it is piss poor.
Demetrius says, he says, shouldn't Sawyer be playing left tackle? He played good there before. I'm with you, man. I don't like Pipkins at tackle at all. I prefer Sawyer gets out there. I like Pipkins as a guard, but not as a tackle. Or I like him more as a guard.
Yeah, more is the key word.
Yeah. I don't think
Holy
he's great
hell,
either.
gentlemen.
Are they up
Vikings,
28 nothing?
21.
21 nothing?
Nothing.
Holy cow.
Who are we talking about?
Vikings,
are up
dude. Vikings
21
might
nothing.
win that division.
I can't believe I picked them last. I thought the Bears were going to be better.
God.
Here we go.
I mean, it's like freaking clockwork. Jesus Christ. That was just a good called stint.
Oh, God dang it.
Christ on a cross that's covered in crap.
Come on, let's go, JK. Dude, our offense looks like shit.
Dude, they're getting all over Herbo.
I know. What do you expect? Now he's limping.
This is bad.
Great. He's coming off the field,
Shit.
pulling him out. Good luck. Hard to have success when you got guys coming in your face all day.
What?
All right, we have Heineke in.
Pause.
Heineke. Heineke's in.
All right.
Oh my God, he's laying down.
So is Bosa.
Oh no. All right, Heineke, let's give us some magic.
Oh,
That's not good, man. Shoot. So that's 2 3-and-outs in a row. We do nothing with the pick. We have a punter that can't punt over 40 yards, and we're about to play a field position game with Mike Tomlin, and that's his specialty.
Yep. You pretty much summed it up perfectly.
Not a bad punt there, but whew.
Oh, geez.
Yep. Will, you're right. Defense has to win it.
Yep. So let me look up, see if even in the live lines have Chargers favored right now. And yes, it looks like the ankle. It's the same problem.
Doesn't help when you have 300-pound guys falling on it.
Yeah. Right now, Steelers are 2.5-point favorites too. I guess the good thing here, Josh, though, is we have a veteran coming in with Heineke. I know he doesn't have a lot of experience with the team. Well, this guy's got playoff game experience. He's not, shy in the moment, if you will. He could be suitable for us right now. He could be suitable.
I agree with you. If it was Easton Stick right now, I would have just said turn the game off. It's over.
Yeah.
But with Heineke, I actually feel like the Chargers can win this game. We need Jesse Minter's defense to take over.
Yeah. Herbert headed to medical tent.
Good. Let's get a shot. I'm all in favor of these shots.
Yeah, they're working on his ankle.
Okay, Mr. Martinez, we're getting the W. Don't lose faith.
Dude, the Eagles, man. Holy crap. Is this team bad?
It might be, man.
So I was saying when you were gone, Josh, is that both these coaches were on the hot seat, before the season started.
I think Sirianni's going to lose his job for sure.
All right, they're showing a replay.
Ambulance is on standby.
God, Cam Hayward landed right on it.
Who do you guys put in comment? If you guys want to put in the comments, would you put Heineke or Stick? I'm assuming most of you guys would want Heineke in this situation. Yeah. I don't know anybody. I don't know why you'd want Easton Stick here. I don't care if he knows the playbook better. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a play.
Heineke gives you the ability to run too.
And he's a playmaker. We need a playmaker right now. God. And what's really stinks here too, guys, is with having the Chiefs next week. Like, I'm worried that he plays through this game and win or loss. He's 60% heading into that game?
Oh, dude, maybe 60%.
Just put that super chat up there. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. Sorry, I was watching this play. Good tackle by Gilman. LS Rivers has 241 consecutive starts. You don't know how good you have until it's gone. Sad emoji and Minter we trust.
Yeah, she couldn't be more right. Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
It's one of those things you don't even talk about as often because you just know Rivers is going to show up and play. But, man, it means everything to know that your quarterback's available every single week.
Yeah, we're spoiled with Phil Rivers. No team gets that.
No team.
Oh, sorry. I don't want. I know you guys watching the Chargers, but Saints just huge punt block.
God, dude. Firemoose he's getting open. Flag.
Oh, God, the Eagles are horrible in every.
Yeah, the Eagles are bad, dude.
Dude, the first 9 games last year, the Eagles are the best team in football.
They've been crap since then.
All right, Derwin James just got unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, he let
Take a
his
shot
helmet
if you've
right
heard
in
that
Low.
before.
put it right into his ear. Rodney Harrison's like, that's a good hit. I don't know what you guys think.
All right, I mean,
I want to
Hit him
see
right
it.
in the ear.
Yeah, I'm behind. I got to see it.
Freiermuth was. I mean, he said, I hate that rule. I don't agree with that one. But what are you gonna do?
You know, you sound like an old guy. Dude, there's a reason. Guys are dropping dead in their 40s.
All right, our defense is starting to get worn down here, fellas.
Yeah.
They're tired, man. We keep doing these quick offensive drives.
Why is Russell Wilson in uniform? I thought he went to IR.
To make him
That's
feel
what Schefter
special.
reported this morning.
So probably some bull crap of how mentally it helps him feel better.
That's it. Either put your uniform on or go sit in your office.
Yeah, he wants to wear the Walter Payton patch. So
Get him.
everybody thinks he's a
Hell
good
yeah. Derwin James,
player.
dude.
About to see it.
All right. Derwin James with a big sack.
Oh, eat it! I had a baby. Oh, come on. 3rd and 10. Let's do this. I need to check out the bets too. Wow, what a
Come on.
good freaking stint right there. A good
Nice
blitz.
job. Kept him from the first down. Dude,
Are you gonna go
his
for it?
placements of the ball, I disagree with. I swear he gave the guy another yard and a half. It was a flag, roughing the passer. Khalil Mack, first down.
Son of a God.
Dude, he was pushed into him. Dude, he was 100% pushed into him. This is BS. Horrible
Face
call.
mask.
Horrible call.
What are we doing?
He pushed him. The offensive lineman completely pushed Khalil Mack into him. They call roughing the passer.
Christ, does they have a freaking Steelers jersey under the stripes?
Of course he does. It's horseshit.
I mean, my freaking God. He's got a freaking face mask. You see him right there, dumbass. What's called, buck nuts? Fucking A. I mean,
Dude, what? How do you call that?
Yeah, he threw him into him.
Even the tackle put his arm up like my bad to Khalil Mack. Are you kidding me?
all right, go. We got one going the other way. The dumbass didn't tell. There you go.
Unbelievable.
All right, there you go. At least we had that coming back. Six penalties on the Chargers, guys. Holy
Yeah,
hell.
how many on the Steelers?
2.
Let's even it out. Let's go.
Blitz by Duran. Get his ass out of bounds. God, imagine how much this game would have changed if we don't get that late hit. It's 4th
Yeah.
and short. They go for it. We even
Huge.
stop them then. Like, that's huge.
Oh, no.
That's a good point. Romo said you score a touchdown here, it could literally win you the game. I kind of agree.
I can even hear it. How do you have the volume up? I don't even hear it through your microphone.
I put it low on my AirPods that I've in. I bet your guys talk like loud enough over it. So no one's talking, I can hear it. All right. Third and 2. Big 3rd and 2.
Flag.
Good job. Is that Thule? God, Thule. No way. Do not call that.
They did.
Are they really going to call that? Are they going to call it a hip tackle? Oh, they're not going to call it hip tackle?
Holding. Chargers.
You
Of course. This is ridiculous. You know that goddamn the picture that goes around with the Mahomes standing next to the ref and they change jerseys at the end of the game? This is it right here.
What's
Good God, dude.
Oh, come
We need a
on,
break.
dude.
We need a break. Joey even changed clothes. Joey's
Keep
wearing
your
street
feet
clothes.
moving.
Joe's wearing a bright yellow T-shirt on the sideline to match his spine. Damn it.
God, 3 penalties on this drive. All killed the Chargers.
Wow. That is a penalty.
That was.
Yeah.
That one was.
The tackle has that guardian cap on. Do you see that? The
No.
thing we're talking about that protects your head.
Oh,
He's
he
wearing
is?
it. Yeah.
Did you see Bosa yet, Josh, on the sideline?
Yeah, I see it with his yellow shirt. I almost said something I shouldn't say.
I don't know. All right, so it's in the 3rd quarter for all the listeners out there. 10-10 Chargers. Steelers are tied. If you missed it, the refs put on Steelers jerseys, and everything's going against the Chargers. 3 penalties on this crucial drive.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but that was a really, really shitty, bad 3rd quarter for the Chargers. That was terrible.
Dude, the Khalil Mack thing needs to be sent to the NFL office. I mean, when they throw that yellow flag, is it a terrible towel or is it a real yellow NFL flag? Good God. So good as shit. Come on. Call it fair.
Call it both ways. I think Chargers, Mario's over it.
Mario
There
just
it
couldn't take anymore. Just play some bets. Mario's played some 4th quarter bet on the Steelers.
What's your thoughts on Asante Samuel Jr.? He's not having a good game. I mean,
No, he's not.
He had a very good first
frustrating.
game and second game, but today is not his best.
Yeah, no, very frustrating. It's I mean, you want to see consistency, right? I mean, he's another guy that you look at and go, you know, he has that name. You know, his dad was an outstanding football player, and you're like, man, it can't be easy. You know, might be easy, I guess, going through high school and college at Florida State and everything else, and dealing with the name that goes with it. But man, you got to perform. You got to step up in these big games and be consistent. His dad was that guy. He's not his dad.
Nah, his dad was a better player, but Asante Samuel Jr. is good. Like, I don't think he's a bad player. Just today is just bad, especially against a team where I don't think.
No,
you know, this is his hardest challenge. I mean, I feel like the first 2 games were, our first game for sure was a much harder challenge, but Justin Fields isn't great, and George Pickens isn't that great. I guess it happens. Thule, though, I mean, bright spot. Thule's great.
So I think this is one of Thule's best games in this early season.
Sure.
By far his best game. And we needed him to step up with Mac out.
What are you eating, Mario?
Nothing. This is not anything to drink. It's just electrolytes. Body armor. Electrolytes.
Are you suffering right now?
Actually not that bad. I just like to have a lot of electrolytes in my system, especially when I take my Vyvanse.
A1 James says, fellas, what are your current chances we win this? 50%. I think 50%. If Herbert plays, people think Herbert's going to come back in. If Herbert's in, I think 50% chance. And if Herbert's out, I'd go 25% chance.
We hold him right here, 3rd and 9. We got to hold him, and I'll tell you after this. If they score a touchdown, I don't like our chances.
Tracy Wolfson just reported that she'd be surprised if Herbert gets back out there. He walked out of the tent with no tape on that ankle. Slater's nowhere to be found on the sideline. So that's not good. I give the Chargers, I'd say 40% chance to win this game.
I'm gonna go. I'll go 50. I'll go coin flip on this one. They held them to a field goal here. We're fine within 3. After the next drive, ask me again what I think. We got to get a first down. We got to move the ball down the field somehow.
You want me to ask you when the clock hits 0 if you think the Chargers are going to win?
Yeah,
so you can make a prediction.
Yeah,
you know the Chargers. In my experience, guys. Oh, he missed it. He
missed it.
No, he made it. I thought he missed it. From that angle, I got thrown off. I'm sorry, guys. What am I apologizing for? This isn't radio. You guys saw it. Look, in my experience, though, of watching Charger football, this team has always been undefeated when leading after the fourth quarter. So I feel confident.
All right, so there's
3. More than 3.
Herbert's questionable right now, so we'll see on this drive if he comes out.
What do you think, Mario? You think
I mean, I can't help but think there's not a little bit of a look ahead till next week. Do you think that's a conversation?
For who? For Herbert, you mean, or for the team in general?
Just like the team, like we do have the Chiefs next weekend.
I hate that attitude if that's what they're doing.
I do hate that attitude too.
I mean, it's you spent the whole week on the East Coast just for this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you lived out of a hotel for this game.
I don't think they'll do that. I think they're like, hey, we gotta win this game because it's the NFL. Every week literally matters. We'll see.
The time of possession is insane. Well, it's not crazy, but Steelers 26 minutes, Chargers 19.5. Steelers four more first downs. Like Mario said, Chargers have more penalties. The fact that we're down by 3 is amazing. We have 70 penalty yards. The Steelers have all of 10 yards.
Keep in mind, until that TD drive that the Steelers had, they had negative -5 yards total on offense.
Wow.
It's always a sweat, gentlemen.
Steelers have 14 more offensive plays. They have 196 total yards. Chargers have 164. Both teams have 8 drives. Chargers are averaging more yards per play, but the Steelers have had more plays.
Oh, God. Good stop. What a crazy slate of games we have here, fellas. Crazy slate.
Dude,
Here's something real quick from Ryan Culpepper. It says, there are a lot of things that haven't gone right, but I blame this game so far on Bosa. Imagine if we could have a few more of those stops. If the Chargers lose, do you put the blame on an individual player or do you put it on the team?
100% team. I blame it on the penalties that we're having. That was a problem that was against the Raiders too, but we won that game, so we forget about it. To me, Dave, this comes down to the penalties and the mistakes that we've inflicted on ourselves, and not who's able to play or not.
Dude, okay, I agree with that. Those 3 points, though, I literally could blame on just a terrible call by the referees. Good God, dude, we cannot return a kick for anything. That 3 points right there hurt us. That was a referee 3 points. I hate when guys blame the refs, but I'm doing it right there. It's Barkley, by the way, scored a touchdown for the Eagles. They took the lead in New Orleans. Here's the deal with Bosa. Not with Bosa, with Harbaugh, and why he won't ever point the finger at a guy like Bosa or anybody else. And I think he does it the right way. As fans, we don't think that way. Like, we want to point the finger.
Oh my God!
He's
sorry.
never
Saquon Barkley, like 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
to take the lead. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's
so
bad.
big. Sorry,
he's never gonna. Oh, look at that! Gus Edwards got in the game,
and Heineke's in.
Heineke is in.
Like, for fans, we want to go. Bosa. It's always something with this guy, but Harbaugh doesn't do that. It's like Mac Brown used to say. Our program could be on fire, but if anyone says it to the media, we know it's you. We have an internal problem. You better say it's great. Mm-hmm. And Harbaugh's that guy's going to go, hey, we'll be fine. We'll be ready for Kansas City. You know what? Tough game. He's just going to talk in the positives all the time. He's never going to talk in the negative. As fans, we want to hear him kind of call guys out for not doing their job.
He just doesn't do that.
Watch the end of this play, Ladd McConkey. Dude, like, watch the end of this play right here.
I just saw that.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a complete WWE move right there. Just completely flipped him upside down, slammed him in the turf. He didn't have the ball even.
Good blocking though. That just
Good
shows.
Lord.
I love that though. Like
That
the
he got under his
receiver.
skin.
Yeah, and like you have that good of a block when the play's not even close to you. Like that shows a lot of effort.
Bosa would be out for 6 weeks off of that.
All right, come on.
My boy's throwing it.
Wow.
He caught it.
All right,
Good job, Taylor. There you go. I'm just happy to see him complete a pass.
He's not bad,
Twitter
dude. I actually like
ball
Taylor
down.
Heineke.
there you go, lad. Third and lad. Trademark it. Put it on your staple it on your kid's freaking forehead, dude.
Put it on your kid's forehead.
Why does Taylor Heineke look so angry?
He had to
So
play in
mad.
Washington.
Juan, I agree with you. I'm not going to read it, but I agree with you.
Alrighty. Ah. Damn it. That was just a great defensive play right there for by Porter.
Look at that. 58
All right.
rushing yards for us today. Damn. Jesus, how many flags are on the field? Laundry all over the place.
All right. Well, I didn't see it.
You'll see it in a second. Well, I've never seen so many flags thrown in one area in my life.
Christ, that's on us. I'm guessing.
Sam Arnold hurt.
Sam Darnold's hurt.
Yep.
That poor guy.
Holy cow. There we go. Let's go.
Ooh.
Flag is on the Steelers.
They can do that? Oh, geez. Rashawn Slater, the pec injury. That's really bad.
Who?
That could be the
Rashawn
end of the
Slater has
season.
that could be a season-ending injury. He has a pec injury.
Oh my God, that's not good. It changes a lot of things.
I don't even want to talk about that right now.
All right, well, you threw it out there, so I could ask you a question off of this.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, I know we
Go
have to
ahead.
talk about it. So yeah, go
If
ahead.
he has a torn, let's say
Go
it's a torn pectoral injury, you move
Yeah.
Alt back to left tackle.
And then have Pipkins play right, or who would play right tackle?
I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What's most important to protect his blind side, right?
Yeah. Blind side.
But I just don't want Pipkins to play tackle. I preferred Sawyer. Pipkins is a bad tackle, and he's a better guard. That's a great question because Joe Walt was a left tackle.
Jesus. Fucking
All right, hold on.
We needed him. I think I gotta go outside and yell that for it and come back.
You can yell it here.
God. I mean, that's just a Pro Bowler making a Pro Bowl play.
Just puts his arms off like nothing.
God. I mean, that's a Hall of Famer making a play in a key moment that he will always make.
He's a beast.
I also, on top of that, I'll be honest with you guys. I know Alt's a beast. I don't know if I like him going one-on-one right there against Watt. Just with that situation, can we not get a chip or anything? Motion a tight end over. I know it's going to be a quick, pass anyways. And Heineke's not going to, be doing like a 4-5 step drop or whatever the hell. But I prefer, Josh, if we have the best defensive player in the game, we, make it a little bit harder for him and not he can just go right around on rookie tackle.
Yes, I think you're right. Also, I think the Chargers coaching staff is thinking that Joe Alt's been so damn good that he doesn't need a chip. But I'm with you, dude. I think anybody would need a chip in that situation. TJ Watt, to me, is the best defensive player in the NFL.
All right, boys. Dave, I think our percentage of winning just went from 40 to 5.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good right now. Turnover, hopefully. I don't know what to tell you. Is David Biakatari, is he still a free agent?
Bro, he's going to be more hurt than everyone.
He gets hurt a lot, yeah.
He gets hurt a lot.
Vic
He's only like
805R says, am I the only one that gets anxiety during games? I have no fingernails. I bite my nails during these games.
Vic, I'll do you one better.
Mike, you said we jinxed you with the live show? I don't know what to tell you.
I did jinx and said that where injuries are fine.
God dang it.
What do you do, Mario? What are you going to do one better?
Place a large bet on a team right after it. It doesn't help with your anxiety unless you win. Then it helps a lot. I think we have Romo on the call next week as well.
Damn.
Yeah, we can't get to the quarterback, man. Damn it. We're giving him time to throw.
Gosh darn it. Now they're just
There's nothing there.
I think this defense, guys, just they're tired.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was looking at the camera angle from above. It looked like the only guy that had his legs was Derwin James.
Now we can't get any pressure. Fields had the time to check the score of the Packers game.
He did.
Make that pass.
And then George Pickens was able to just sit there and find the open hole in the zone.
This is not good. Classic Steelers, too. They're going to take their sweet-ass time. Let that clock keep going.
Another first down. Wow. All right, real quick question. Show question for you. Are we logging off and then logging back in for a post game? Is that what we're doing? How does this work?
I was going to have it where we just go straight to it. I was going to bark down when we go straight to it. And then that last part will be the pod part that will be put on the podcast over it. You guys get your podcast, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. That work?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
Wow.
And then we'll we aren't going long in this post game, right? If things don't go well.
I don't want to.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. It's Josh's birthday. Let anyone know.
Nah, it's fine.
No.
I like doing this.
I feel like that scene in you've watched The Godfather, right, Mario?
It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, of course. All right. Remember the end of Godfather 2 where they're all at the table? And Mike, they find out Mike joined the military. And he goes, "Can you believe it? On Pop's birthday, about World War II. They didn't know it was Pop's birthday. It's like Josh here. Hey, the Chargers shit the bed. They didn't know it was Josh's birthday.
That's an underrated, funny part of that show, of that movie.
On his birthday. It's over.
Gosh
Johnny.
darn it. God.
Hell, anyways.
Fucking. That's a kick to the right nut.
Right in the nickels. Yeah,
That's ball game.
it is. Good job, Joey. I could put the camera out on him.
Calvin Austin's the one that's really going to put the nail in the coffin. That freaking bum.
I love how they put the camera out on Joey. As soon as the guy scores a touchdown.
All right, let's see.
I love that too.
Yeah, good job. Look at the scoreboard, Toucan Sam, you son of a bitch. You let us down again. Sorry, shouldn't cross the line.
It's okay.
Frustrated.
Third career touchdown is the nail in the coffin.
Damn it.
If Gilman was there 2 seconds earlier, that could be a pick.
Yeah,
that safety's also got to make that play.
Good.
He's got to make that tackle.
2 seconds. It's a long time in the NFL.
That is second.
Fuck. My aunt had nuts. She'd be my uncle. I got it. All right, wasn't there. Damn it. Got no time. Effing team.
This is frustrating.
We had this game. That's good.
That's
Happy
not
Dean
fine, fellas.
paid for 3 meals a day on the road in a hotel in Carolina. It was worth it. All our star players are wearing yellow T-shirts at the end of the game. That doesn't effing help.
I mean, this just really wasn't the Chargers' day. Your star quarterback gets hurt. One of your best edge rushers gets hurt. Your left tackle gets hurt. I mean, my Lord.
Steelers are 3-0. I mean, what the hell? I think everyone had the Steelers picked for last.
They're not even that good.
They aren't. Russell Wilson's thinking, what? You guys don't need me? Nope.
God, I'm just sick to my freaking stomach right now. Well, to be even more sick after I bet on the Ravens this late window. Gosh.
Bet on the Ravens, 1-point game.
Yeah, I did.
Do you bet the Raiders, Panthers by any chance?
No. I want to be kicked in the nuts twice today.
I think the Raiders win that game big time. I think that's an easy win.
I don't know. The backup new QB starting always gives a team a bump.
Dude, Andy Dalton hasn't done anything in 7 years.
Doesn't turn the ball over.
I don't think he can move the ball down the field.
Dude, even Mac looks freaking cooked.
He does. He's pissed too. He's like, I still got my uniform on. I'm older than these guys. Who's telling everyone he's going to retire in 2 years? Let's be honest. He retired 2 years ago. Jeez.
There's just like the first play of the game too, you know? Very first play.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, he went low. Did he go low or not high? Yeah. So Gilman, if he just would have stayed.
Look at that total yard stat. 167 to 10. Good Lord.
The weird thing on that touchdown too is we're in the first half.
Jesus.
We
you
weren't
see
like,
that?
No.
Watch this. Watch your left tackle.
Oh my God, that's not even on what? Dude, put some hands on him. Like, what the hell are you doing?
He ran
Your
right by him like
job
a
is to
third grader
push.
was blocking him. You're an NFL freaking player. No, seriously, he ran right by him like a third grader was trying to block him.
Dude, Pipkins, you gotta freaking move the feet.
Pipkin sucks. This guy's right.
He sucks ass.
Mr.
Dude.
Martinez has been. You've been
Dude,
on the
Pickens
money
is
all day.
so bad at tackle. So bad.
Oh no, they're gonna get a 3 and out right here. I would also go hurry up. I'd hurry up right here. I would not go huddle. I would try to get that defense tired.
Mario, I know how you fix this problem with Slater. You pick up the phone and you see a Storm Norton's available.
You give that guy everything he wants.
You call Storm Norton and then you say, "Do you have David Bakatar's number?"
Dude, he is taking a beating.
Oh my god!
I think he's taking a beating.
I mean, he is bad.
Should be Sawyer at left tackle.
Look how many of our offensive linemen are like either watching or on the ground after that. This is one of those Harbaugh just throw the towel in.
Dude,
Let's
and
go.
even like Alt got
He did.
nailed in that.
He did. All got nailed in it.
God. This is one of those games you just want to end now.
This is when Harbaugh just waves the 2-minute warning. We don't need it, guys.
Yeah. Let's just end this.
Just run the clock. Let's just run the clock.
No more injuries.
I
Move
know
on.
I said that you don't blame one player for like a loss or anything, but that drive right there, not being anything, is 200% on Trey Pipkins and no one else. Yeah.
For sure. 100%.
Joe
He's really bad. Yeah, Alter now.
Yep.
Yeah, Pipkins sucks at tackle. I mean, just don't even put him out there. Anybody but him.
Dude, he's literally getting the other tackle hurt because he can't do his damn job. How bad he freaking sucks out there. I mean, how are you that bad at your goddamn job?
You know those plastic turtles they stick in the street, to let drivers know their kids playing here? They should put those around Pipkins. Just hey, kids playing here. Take it easy.
Oh my god. Chris Mack just texted me and goes, I told you about Herbig. Like, yeah, it helps that he's facing a
write him back, dude. No
tackle.
one has time for that. I told you so at this time. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell him unless he wants to show up to work looking like Jack Lambert with that smile. Tell him to knock it off. All right. He wants all those teeth.
LS 199. She says Alt is limping. We know. We know.
LS, I'm sorry. The Dodger pitching staff thinks the Chargers get hurt a lot. It's ridiculous. Joke. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, we're literally taking a beating.
And this is before we play the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, they're working on Alt's right leg.
You want me to give you the good news, Josh?
Yes.
Good news is before the season began, you and I picked the Chargers to lose this game. Mario didn't. We're ahead.
Oh, good for you.
You know who's enjoying today? Brandon Staley.
No kidding.
Tom Telesco.
Yeah, true. I mean, seriously, the Raiders win, man. We're tied with them, 2-1.
I know we talked about before the year, like how this bye week's too early. This bye week might come at the perfect time.
Yeah, seriously. It's week 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Not Cordell Patterson saying, let's get a laugh. Not Tuli's limping.
Yeah, just end the game.
God, dude.
You take Tooley out and the starters and just let the backups finish it out because you don't want any more injuries, or do you want to save face?
I mean, it's only a 10-point game.
No, you leave them in.
So you're telling yourself, we get a stop, maybe we get a turnover here, we do a quick score, 3 timeouts, 2 timeouts. Now we're just getting carved up, dude. Gilman don't get a penalty. Okay, he's not.
Even Najee Harris looks like he did at Alabama all of a sudden.
God, man, this is
-4
sickening.
yards.
Yeah, Ryan Culpepper, the defense looks exactly completely different than they did the second quarter. They do.
They do, man. I mean, they also been out there the whole damn second half, you know? Like, it's hard to keep up that effort, keep up the stops when your offense isn't giving you any breaks.
Dude, Will Levis just took the craziest hit right now.
Dude, he is, by the way, he is the worst football player in the NFL. He has 7
You think he's
turnovers.
the worst quarterback?
I think he's the worst player. Pipkins is like I'm not as bad as him. Dude, his turnovers are insane. Like they aren't even like good turnovers. We're like, oh, I see what he saw there. Between his fumbles and his stupid pitches and it's like I don't even know what he sees. Who was the quarterback that said I see ghosts out there?
Sam
On the
Darnold.
Jets? Yeah, Darnold said it. Dude, that's Levis. I see ghosts. He does some crazy stuff every week. I've never seen it in my entire life watching football.
Also, guys, I think this is the most classic Steelers win of all time. I mean, it could be a freaking more Steelers.
Oh,
game.
jeez. Watch the Titans clip right there if you have it in red zone. Watch that hit. Damn.
Which one?
I don't think it's Malik Willis. No, they hand it off to the running back. Right here. He tries to hurdle him. He just caught him in midair and just slammed him. It was nice.
You seen that on Red Zone? I don't have that on Red Zone.
I do. My red zone is I got Bears, Colts, Chargers, Packers, Titans, Colts, and another screen at the Bears, and then Vikings, Texans. Stroud
What
looks
Red Zone
terrible.
do you use?
I don't.
All right,
I just
let's
wanted
see.
the one that.
Oh, Tua, you got to make that play, dude. Tua, he ran right at you. That's a sign this defense cooked when a guy runs right at you and you can't even take him down. And holy hell, Bears, stop going shotgun in the freaking. I mean, it's a touchdown, but stop going shotgun.
Was that his first touchdown pass? Was that his first touchdown? It was, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Caleb Williams.
We have another Charger down. Who the hell is that? Who's down?
It's a crazy face mask.
Who's down?
93. He's up.
Okay. That's better.
He's down. He's up.
Absolutely.
Future Charger Amari Cooper just scored a touchdown.
Second one of the day.
There you go.
Welcome to the 2024 season.
Someone wrote, I don't think we touched it, was would you make the trade? Would you trade Bosa for Cooper? Money's similar.
Oh my God. Yes.
I would take it if it's interested. Because here's the thing, I would argue, guys, that now we need a receiver more than ever because we don't have a all-pro top 5 quarterback helping us out. It's going to be a backup QB and backup QB's best friend's a go-to receiver and a run game. But we only have one of the two right now.
I know I'm supposed to comment on what you say, but I'm very upset. So it's hard for me to muster words right now.
Gosh. All right. Come on, Chicago. All right, 2 point. Can't believe I bet these sorry sons of bitches today. Hey, they're going for 2. Can you guys guess if it was shotgun or not?
I'm going to guess it's shotgun.
It's shotgun! I agree. Also, someone commented, Bosa has no trade value. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to find a trading partner that gives you any value back. I do agree with that.
Any chance you get? I don't know what Cincinnati or the Brown situation is, but at the same time, because he went to Ohio State? Is there any appeal in that?
No, I doubt it.
Like T. Higgins and some miracle of God, we had T. Higgins on our team.
I can't believe the Vikes are going to be 3-0 also.
Would
The Vikes and Steelers are going to be 3-0.
What a no good, very bad day.
It was a hell of a 2-point conversion right there.
Yeah, yeah. Something I could wipe my ass with after this instead of using dude wipes. Shane Warden, you bum. I'm so mad right now. That Geico commercial, I would give Sweet Chin Music to little Geico lizard right now. Try to tell me some insurance bull crap.
You know who had a bad game today? Darius Davis
He sure
had a
did.
bad game today.
Yeah, he had a terrible game.
Made me miss Michael Bandy.
I miss that. Every day.
That sweet son of a bitch.
That's
Sweet
sweet
son of a
son of a
bitch.
bitch.
Michael Carter.
You mean DeAndre Carter?
DeAndre Carter, him too.
Yeah.
Miss both of them a lot.
Another touchdown by Minnesota.
Look at these Vikes, dude. I can't believe it.
It's actually my birthday. For you, for a couple people said happy birthday, Mario. It's actually mine. So thank you. I appreciate
Are
it.
they really wishing Mario happy birthday? They are.
I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
he's got a few of them. But
Come on,
yeah,
Kay.
All right.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's Josh. Josh, is it 3-0?
3-1.
3-1.
Dave Winfield year.
Yeah.
There you
that's a good
go.
one. I was thinking Piazza, but you're right.
Oh my God. Bud Dupree, you gotta stay home, brother. Went right up
All
the
right,
field.
here we go. Steelers have the ball on the 1 with like a minute and 40 left. They down it. They push it in. They're going to push it in, aren't they? Of
They'll push it in.
course
they'll
they will.
push it in.
It's that Harbaugh, Tomlin. Hate goes deep.
That's it. It's for tell your brother. Let's record
Yeah,
that for him.
it's like
weird.
brother.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the NFL.
Yeah.
It's not,
They're
it's not as fun as
gonna
it used
take
to
a
be.
They're going to take a knee, dude. They are.
It is, guys.
That's
It's
fun.
only Josh's birthday. It's not. My birthday's in December. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think they're making a
Thanks.
joke because people are
Oh.
wishing Dave a happy birthday now too.
Oh.
Now that's funny. Good for you, Jacob Manley.
God dang it. Hey, make sure you guys hang out for the post-game show. Like and subscribe.
God, I hate Fields so much right now. It's stupid ass yellow towel. It's the
Hey, thanks,
dumbest
Sean.
thing. I know it's a classic move by the Steelers, but at the same time, kind of hate that move.
To give someone their points, especially if you have Najee Harris on your fantasy team.
I'm with you, Mario. Score the ball.
Score
Me
the ball.
too. Yeah.
Twist
that's
the
what
knife.
you get.
Miles
Yeah.
Garrett's hurt.
Oh my
There you
god!
go.
You guys
Look,
watching
you need
the
to make a
Saints
trade for
Eagles?
Joey Bosa.
Dude, Saints Eagles is pretty good.
2010 final score.
All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go right now. What do you guys want to do?
All right.
Let's
Well, let's just bust it out now. We'll go for 30.
yeah, let's go.
All right. Gentlemen, 3 and a 2. Just
You
for
want
my
me to open
audio
it?
purpose.
Hey everyone, welcome to the post-game edition of the Bolt Crew podcast. Chargers lose today. They fall to 2-1 on the season. Final score 20-10 to the Steelers. It was a tale of basically two halves, just like it is in every NFL game, but especially in this one. Steelers came out to play in the second half. Chargers completely fell apart. Chargers absolutely did not look like the team we thought they were when they were 2-0. Very disappointing for a number of reasons. What hurts more, Josh? Is it the final score or is it the amount of injuries that piled up?
The injuries, because they're key players. You got Joey Bosa, who absolutely quit on his. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say quit on his team, but Joey Bosa gets hurt in the first play of the game. You have Justin Herbert that has to leave the game, right? That's obviously the most important player on the team. And then you have Rashawn Slater, who we've heard so far it's a pec injury, which is very serious. So when you have 3 of your best players on the team with serious injuries, that has to be the number one thing you take away from this game. losses are losses. They might have still lost this game if those guys were available. But if those guys miss multiple games, Mario, then that has to be the most important takeaway from this game.
Yeah, it's mine. It's we went in strong and we're going out with a bunch of walking wounded. Like that's just what it is, man. I mean, you have guys out everywhere. Joe Alt doesn't hurt his leg late. Obviously, the Herbert's not great. Bosa gets hurt. Slater gets hurt. Pipkins is not hurt, just sucks. This was a classic Steelers win where they found a way and stuff just broke their way and it didn't for Chargers. This makes me I'm not nervous about the talent, Dave, or like if this team can do something. I think it's clear they can do something. I'm now nervous just about the health and who we have to go up against the back-to-back reigning Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Because I think dropping 2 in a row going into the bye week, it's bad mojo, man. It's bad mojo. I'm not saying they can't turn around after it. I'm just saying it's not great to go into your bye week like that.
No, because we talk about this all the time. We talk about identity and what your team is, who you are. I mean, let's be honest. The Chiefs are going to be favored in week 4. Not saying the Chargers aren't going to win that game. They're going to compete. We've seen the Chargers play well against the Chiefs and compete in the past with below average coach. But the injuries are scary as can be. To me, the scariest one is Rashawn Slater, is the pec injury. When you looked in before going to this game and you're saying where the Chargers left tackle and right tackle stacked up with the rest of the NFL, honestly, we thought we were in the best position out of any team in the league that we could protect our quarterback. Losing Slater completely, it was over. I mean, as soon as Slater was done, it was over. It's like playing without a left tackle. And it was just free reign to the quarterback. Justin Herbert's injuries, scares you a little bit. At the same time, I think the Chargers did the right thing by taking him out. I'm guessing if it was a playoff game, Justin Herbert finds a way where he continues to stay in that game. And people are going to sit there and point the finger and say our backup quarterbacks stink. I don't care who your quarterback is. When you had that situation at left tackle, you weren't going to have any success. The Bosa situation is one, guys, we've seen over and over again. I mean, hate to say it, I've seen this movie. It's after halftime, and obviously the warden talked to Joey Bosa privately, and he said, "All right, I'm out." And I mean, it looked just like the longest yard. It was ridiculous. I'm done with this guy. And everyone who says we're too tough on Joey, especially me, he is what he is. There's nothing Joey ever does that surprises us, because what he does is he continues to disappoint us. We going, dude, you left it all out on the field? Really? You did? It seemed like you changed into that T-shirt so fast that, hey, I'm not playing. I'm done. Sorry, if the game was in LA, he would have been up in a box. He wouldn't even have finished that game on the sideline. And it's just frustrating when your team needs you most. And I look at a veteran like Khalil Mack, who is sitting there busting his ass on the other side, who never seems to give up, who seems to stay in and do everything he can, no matter what the score is. Frustrates me even more with Joey Bosa. That I see that's a difference of a veteran that wants it, and that's a difference of a veteran that gets in his car and the scoreboard doesn't matter to him. And as Charger fans, it matters to the team and it matters to us who take our time and our money to support this franchise. And you see this story over and over again. Joey Bosa's act is old, just old.
I mean, I think we questioned when the Chargers brought him back. Why? What is Joey Bosa proven to you guys that he's going to be better than what he was in the past? And everybody said, including myself, maybe Jim Harbaugh can turn this around. If Joey Bosa is not available for this team, I can say Thule can fill in for his spot, but Thule is not at the point in his career yet where he can play up to Joey Bosa's level or what we think Joey Bosa can play up to. It sucks, Mario, knowing that one of your captains of your defense is not going to be there available. And for Rashawn Slater's injury is, let's say the worst case scenario, it's a season-ending injury because it's a torn pectoral muscle. We are absolutely screwed. Like Trey Pipkins cannot play tackle, whether it's right tackle or left tackle, as you saw today and as we saw last season. The question we brought up during the live show, do you move Joe Alt to left tackle or do you keep him at right tackle and bring in somebody else to play left?
I mean, at this point, like, why not just bring someone else in? Because it's clearly shown today there's nothing there, and it's not going to get better with him. With the Bosa thing, I just think it's frustrating because when we saw him play this year and we saw him at his peak, it's good. He's good. He's a good football player. Like, when he was healthy this year, when he could play, like he did, he looked really, really good, and he was impactful for his team. And now, like, this happens, it's just like everywhere you turn, as soon as you take a step forward, it's 3 steps back. And it's frustrating. It sucks for him, and it sucks for the team, it sucks for the organization. But Josh, I think the O-line thing is my biggest kind of worry going forward. I think we have a suitable backup in Heineke. Heineke can carry you through, a couple weeks as needed. But when we're a team that lives and dies by the run, Dave, and we have a guy that's such a wink link on that team, on that O-line, that's gonna kill us, man. Like, it kind of reminds me, again, I'm not comparing Slater to one of the best tackles in football, but when Trent Williams goes out for the Niners, that is felt through that whole offense. Like, that O-line collapses. And I think we kind of saw that today when, Pipkins goes in and goes, "I don't know what to do with my hands. Do I keep them to myself?" And then, boom, the Steelers get 2 sacks, and then we're sitting here trying to lick our wounds. Like, this O-line thing's scary to me. I think it's gonna be the end. It's going to be the end and downfall of the Chargers, if you will, this year. It's just what happens with that group.
So, I mean, here's your choices with Alt. Do you leave him on the right side where he continues to learn the position and get better? Because, as we said before, he came from being a left tackle. I tell you guys, I'd worry about that next year. If I mean, again, we're jumping to conclusions that Slater's injury is going to be a big one. I move Alt to the left side without a doubt. I move him to the left side, at least with him on the left side, having a right-handed quarterback. He can see the incoming if it's in front of his face and make adjustments. But the way it was set up today, the quarterback had zero chance. He had no idea when he was going to get hit. I mean, so you have a clock in your head of going, when am I need to make this pass to the receiver on his breaks, when he's going to get open. But dude, you're getting hit in a second and a half, and then all of a sudden there are turnovers there, right? There's either strip sacks or straight out, you're just getting your body just beaten in the ground. And thank goodness it wasn't Herbert that was taking those hits. But man, you have to move Alt to the left side to at least protect his back. At least he has a chance to either step up in the pocket, step out of the pocket, scramble out, or brace himself for a hit by having the pressure come right in front of your face instead of from behind. So I don't know what to say. It's very, very frustrating all the way around. I mean, it's tough talking about the situation of this game that we were kind of pumped out at halftime to say, you know what, we're going to be okay. And then to see the way the game ended, to see the second half was not the Charger team we expected. And I'd put the second half almost as frustrating with any Charger game I've ever seen. Not just under the Harbaugh injury, Staley era, none of those. This was extremely frustrating to see how this team completely fell apart. I mean, where's the depth? Nothing. There's no depth.
Yeah, worst case scenario is Joe Alt is also hurt, right? We saw him limping at the end of the game. I'm not completely sure if you guys want to comment and the answer. Is it the knee or the ankle? I saw people saying both. I didn't have the volume on during the game. So if you guys know if it's his knee or his ankle, please comment that. Hopefully Joe Alt's ready to go. And if he is, I 100% agree with Dave. You put him on the left side because you can't take that chance of even Taylor Heineke or anybody else is playing quarterback to take those hits in the back, Mario. If we lose Taylor Heineke, then you have zero chance to win any of the games. I have no faith in Easton Stick. Like you said, I think Taylor Heineke can do enough to get you a win. But if you have the left tackle and Trey Pipkins letting guys come through and hit the quarterback, that's not going to work. I 100% would put Sawyer over there if you're going to keep Joe Alt at right tackle because he's proven he can play that position in the past. Trey Pipkins at no point to me has proven that he can play tackle in the NFL at all. He's a better guard than he is a tackle. I would keep him at guard and have Sawyer move over to left if Slater isn't able to go. And I would keep Joe Alt at right tackle. But if you want to move Joe Alt to left tackle and have Sawyer play right, I don't know. I don't know if Sawyer can play right as he does good as he plays left. I know these are all hypothetical situations, but I just want the Chargers to stay healthy, man. I'm so tired of the Chargers throughout my time as a fan to deal with these injuries year after year after year.
It's something that, you just wait for it to happen. I know it's football and injuries happen to every team. It's not something you can avoid. It just happens. But it seems like the Chargers, it's every single time. It's going to happen, And the thing with the O-line that scares me a lot is, let's say they put Pipkins in next week, right? And Herbert can play. He's going to get hit a lot. And that means he's going to get hurt more. That means that he's not going to feel very comfortable in the pocket. And with his injuries, Dave, he's not going to be very mobile. He's going to be more of a pocket passer than he already is. And to be quite honest with you, I want him to get hurt. Even worse than he actually is. Guy's got plantar fasciitis. Guy's got It's high sprained ankle. What else do we need? A broken finger? I don't want that. Like when the O-line's not set up great and your franchise quarterback's not healthy, man, it's a recipe for disaster. And I don't think this year's a disaster by any point, but it's something to worry about.
No, it's something to worry about. Again, your worst test is going to come next week, right? Not only is it a game inside the division, but it's against the Super Bowl champs. I mean, you're sitting there, if you're Chris Jones, you aren't sitting there going, man, I can't believe what I have next week. I mean, this is set up perfect for me. Again, man, we have faith in the head coach. The head coach is going to figure out some of the holes. I mean, here's the deal. It was just an avalanche of injuries. So it's not like, we know we might not be able to have Justin Herbert the entire game. They knew that heading in. They did not think Rashawn Slater was going to be hurt. They didn't think they're going to lose Joey Bosa. They didn't think they were going to lose some of those guys. So on the bright side of things, the first half, man, not only were they competitive, they were outplaying the Steelers, I thought. Second half, it was just two different games. It just wasn't the same. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've watched a football game and said, I just want the clock to just run out. Like, too many guys are going down with injuries that let's just get on the plane and not lose another guy. And then all of a sudden, Joe Alt's the one we're worried about again. So it's frustrating. I mean, right now, not to say we're throwing in the towel going into week 4 that we're looking forward to the 2025 season. But yeah, it's like worst case scenario of what you said. What is the worst possible outcome of today's game before it starts? You wouldn't have written all these things down on your list. It's just too many bad things happened.
Yeah. Well, if Justin Herbert's okay, then I think the Chargers always have a chance. I don't think the season's over. If Justin Herbert's not available, then it's hard to imagine in any circumstance the Chargers are a playoff team. I have a question for both you guys. Do you think the game changed today when the Chargers didn't go for it on 3rd and 10 and they ran the ball out and they took the easy way out, trying to play the field position game and instead of trying to be aggressive and get the first down? For all you guys that are watching the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, I can't say it doesn't ring home to me a little bit and doesn't bother me. Because if let's say they do something on that drive, that's momentum. This game was a game of momentum, right? Maybe that gives us our defense a little bit more of a bump, a little bit of rest, because in that second half, it was all Steelers all the time. In the third quarter, Chargers had a total of -9 yards. That's what they had on offense. I did get Harbaugh's conservative, but Dave, sometimes you got to be the aggressive one. And we're also the team that there's no expectations for us. There's nothing to lose. Why not just go all out? That's the thing that frustrates me too. We're not a Super Bowl contender. No one's saying that about us. So we have nothing to lose. Let's play it.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a mixed message. I thought everything of what Harbaugh teaches to what he did, right? What does he always say? We're going to attack the day with reckless enthusiasm. Well, he didn't. I mean, let's be honest here, man. I mean, this is a game of toughness, of basically increasing your will on another human being. You showed you're a bitch. I mean, that's what you did. You took the easy way out. That's not what the Chargers are supposed to be. I mean, that's something we'd be criticizing Brandon Staley about right now. Feels weird to criticize Jim Harbaugh, but not a matter of fact of going forward or not getting it. The fact that you show the rest of your team that we're afraid. I just didn't understand that part. That was kind of strange to me. It was everything the opposite of what's been told to us, and everything about his identity is and how he's trying to build a culture of what we are. Remember when Dan Campbell had that crazy press conference when he was first hired by the Lions about biting kneecaps and getting up and doing it again because we're crazy enough to do it? Harbaugh, without talking that way, kind of acts that way. And if Dan Campbell did it, we'd be going, what the hell, dude? That's not everything you promised us. That's why I kind of felt in that situation with Harbaugh. That's not you. That's not what you say you claim to be and what we thought you were. It was very strange. I think it was strange to his players. Like, what? Wait a second. That's not what we do. I thought this is different.
Yeah, I think it was just unlike Harbaugh. And obviously, it's hard to criticize Jim Harbaugh because we believe he's one of the best coaches in the NFL. This is his first loss since December 31st, 2022, between TCU and Michigan. So this guy doesn't lose much. Jim Harbaugh's a guy that we believe in. But the way I would look at it as a fan, if you're going to be the away team, Mario, your level of aggressiveness should be higher. I think you should be the aggressor when you're the away team, even more than you'd be in a home game situation, just because your backs are against the wall. This type of Chargers team that we have is a team that's going to punch you in the face, right? The first quarter was everything that you wanted to see from the Chargers. They're laying the hits. They're making the plays. The receivers look good. And then everything kind of dropped off from there. People are very upset in the chat about the receivers not being able to get open. Did you see that the receivers let us down today? How did you feel about the tight ends, the offense as a whole? J.K. Dobbins started off hot, and then, as you know, the Chargers offense didn't really do anything at all in the second half.
I mean, I don't know if I would go all the way to blame. I'd have to watch the film back on the receivers because I don't know if I'm ready to blame the Steelers. I mean, the receivers just not playing the best, not creating separation. I'm not surprised that they struggled. That's a very tough Steelers secondary, and that's certainly a factor in it. I just think it's more of this team came out flat in the third quarter, Dave, and that's something we saw all the time last year. Is the third quarter just murdered us, and it did today. You know, your first 2 drives is 3 and out against the Steelers. That doesn't help. And what their first 2 drives is a field goal, and then they throw a pick. We do nothing with the pick, and so we just get more guys hurt. And then the following drive after that, there's 3 penalties in it that extend their drive. That, you know, Asante Samuel gets that pass interference. Tully gets a sack that play, scratches that off. And you're giving them opportunity to score. I think it's just a team failure at best, and we weren't the more disciplined team, aka the penalties. 7 penalties to their 3? I know some of them were bullcrap, but still, that's what murdered us. I think. I don't think it was one single group. I think it was you came out flat in the third quarter, and Tomlin doesn't come out flat in the third.
No, it doesn't. We spoke about that, about what kind of second half are you going to see. You have 2 coaches that make adjustments in the second half. Tomlin obviously did a better job. His staff did a better job making adjustments. I see people who are pointing the finger as far as Herbert missing guys wide open. Look, when you have an injury, and I'm not sitting there going to make excuses over Herbert because I think he's the most important person on the team. But when there's a leg injury, whether it's hamstring, it's knee, it's ankle, all of a sudden the ball does not come out the same way. It doesn't. I mean, you aren't able to follow through. You aren't able to have the same touch. It changes a lot of things basically when you're throwing with one leg. And, I don't know what he's going through, but I saw what, they're saying, how he overthrew Ladd or overthrew QJ, this and that. For a bright spot is, QJ is getting better and not to the point where I have nothing negative to say about him right now. I want to see him consistently get better and be a threat. And so if you're looking for a bright spot on this team, is that the guy you drafted in the first round overall last year is looking like the player they thought he was getting. And so for Charger fans, that's a huge plus, especially knowing that's a situation where you don't have the best in the league. It's not a great receiving core, and neither is the tight end group as well. But, what did QJ finish with? 2 receptions, Josh? I mean, 2 receptions isn't that impressive.
44 yards and a touchdown on only 2 targets. He caught both targets.
Both in the first half.
All in the first half. And I think what you got to look at is the not even the receptions, the 2 receptions, it's the 2 targets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's incredible that he was only thrown to 2 times in 4 quarters. What the hell? I mean, very, very interesting that it was that weak, so I don't even know what to say, man. Justin Fields, all of a sudden, who has been kind of, a huge disappointment in the NFL so far, all of a sudden looked like a very capable quarterback against this Charger team.
Yeah, Justin Fields did enough to win the game. If we're going to talk about some positives, I think Henley is a huge positive. He leads the team in tackles again, has 12. It looks like we have our 2 middle linebackers in Perryman and Henley that are going to be good enough for this defense. I think the Chargers defense will be fine. I think they were fine today. They were just gassed. There's no defense in the NFL that can consistently go out there drive after drive when your offense is doing a 3 and out and you have no time to breathe. I think the Chargers defense was fine. A few huge plays, obviously, in this game. Asante Samuel Jr., instead of going for the sure tackle, right, to get the guy behind the, it would be I think 4th down situation. It was about a 30-yard catch and run. That was huge. That led to a touchdown. And then Khalil Mack gets pushed into Justin Fields, and they call a roughing the passer penalty. It's something you send to the league office and say, what do you want our guy to do in this situation? It's obviously a missed call. It was a huge play in this game. It's hard to beat the team and the referees. I think the Chargers didn't do well enough to win this game in general, but when the referees hurt you, Mario, it's also hard. I'm not going to make excuses, but that was a huge play in the game.
It was a huge play and it affected the game greatly. And it's something you can't overlook. I think the other thing is we're obviously all overreacting right now. There's a lot of stuff to overreact to. There's a lot of stuff to be worried about. And you mentioned the positives. I am with you. I was really impressed, again, by Henley. I was impressed, honestly, with this defense, the physicality that they play with. That's something that I just really don't want to diminish. That's very, today was the first time they let someone score since the first quarter of week 1. That's incredible. Like, this defense is still a very good defense. I thought Mac played a great game. I thought Thule actually had a very good game. He was just gassed in the end. He should have made that play on Cordell Patterson, but what are you going to do? There's positives in this. And look, it's very hard to win in Pittsburgh. Not a lot of teams can do it. You're going up against Super Bowl winning coach. This is still a playoff team. This still can be a playoff team. And who knows, by the way, the Chiefs haven't played yet tonight. We'll see what happens with them and how they look against the Falcons. But, Dave, we kind of crapped on this early bye week. I know I said while watching the game, this bye week couldn't come at a more perfect time for the Chargers.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, you're absolutely right. The thing is, that you're probably going to say that later on in the season as well, right? That's just kind of where things are. By the way, I know it's a depressed mood, but since we're here, please subscribe to the show if you like it. Again, if you're joining us right now for the post show, we did a live, basically a watch party show with you. So we're here for the entire game. It was fun watching it during the first half. Second half was not that fun. To believe it or not, was not that great. It just felt so different. Chargers, by the way, finished with, in case you're just curious on the numbers here, as Josh threw a couple at you, we only had 2 sacks in this game. Khalil Mack had 1. Derwin James had 1. For the Steelers, who did nothing in the first half, the Steelers finished with 5 sacks in this game. Mm-hmm. And again, it was completely different. For the Steelers, man, if you're in that locker room right now, you have to have a ton of smiles going, everybody did their job today, right? I mean, there really was not a weak spot for what the Steelers did, especially for what you remember in the second half, that the defense did what they're supposed to do. The receivers did what they're supposed to do. The running game looked great. Najee Harris looked great. And Justin Fields looked great. So there was really very little negatives. One of the surprise teams in the league just beat the Chargers today. They're now 3-0, and that's the Steelers winning 20-10. So very, very disappointing on our side. On their side, they have to be pleased in what we were calling the toughest division in football. For us, we play the best team in football next week going against the Kansas City Chiefs, and we'll see how different it feels. We'll be paying attention to that injury report, guys, like crazy though next week.
Oh, I mean, I'm trying to check on the injury report right now, see if there's anything that people are putting on Twitter, any type of update on Rashawn Slater or Justin Herbert. Really not checking on Joey Bosa. Really concerned about Joe Alt, Justin Herbert, and Rashawn Slater. I'm kind of sick of Bosa at this point. There's somebody that I thought was going to get some playing time today that didn't get in at all. It's Brendan Rice. Josh Palmer isn't available to go, Mario. And our group chat before the game, I said, well, this is Brendan Rice's opportunity. It wasn't. Simi Fehoko gets out there, has a below average game. He has a pass go right through his hands at the end of the first half on the Hail Mary. Misses another easy or a catch that he should have had later in the game. I would have liked Brendan Rice to get an opportunity there to prove what he can do. I understand that Simi Fehoko had a better preseason, and that's why he got that opportunity, and he's an older player. But I also would like to see Brendan Rice get out there to see what he can do as a player. I mean, this is a guy whose dad is literally the GOAT. Like, I would give his son a chance, especially in a receiving room where there's a lot to be desired. I think Darius Davis is nothing but a specialist at this point. He had a below average game as well. Why not give Brendan Rice an opportunity today?
I mean, we needed it. We needed some type of spark. Who's to say like he couldn't give a spark off the bench for him? At one point in this game, I'll spin like this. Would he have impacted the game with how it was going in the second half? Because I truly believe in that second half, guys, with how we were playing up front. Again, I got to go rewatch the game and see how good our receivers were at getting open. It didn't matter, I felt like, because Heineke just didn't have time. I mean, I don't count to 2 and it's out.
I don't think Brendan Rice would have made an impact in today's game, whether we won or lost. I'm just saying I would have just liked to see him get on the field. Like, give him some plays. Like, why not?
Give him some reps. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, again, disappointing. Look, we're going to be back on Tuesday, 1:00 Pacific time. We'll be back on Thursday, 1:00 Pacific time. And then, of course, the big game, the post-game show, we'll be talking. But you're going to want to tune in this week, especially because there's so many things that will happen when we talk about Chargers news. This Jim Harbaugh press conference will be interesting, and I'm sure we're going to comment on as well. We'll let you know how we did with our picks also on Tuesday. I'll tell you right now, I didn't do well on my picks. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't do well on my picks. By the way, if you've been with us the whole day and you aren't sure, the Saints lost their first game of the season today. As dominating as they were, the Eagles were able to pull that one out. And some exciting games we'll get a chance to talk to. We'll look at as far as what's gone on in the AFC West and recap some of the things there as the Raiders are hoping for a big win. Broncos got their win today against the Bucs, so the Raiders are hoping to go 2-1 to share second place with the Chargers. So we'll talk about that. Hell, who knows if the Falcons can pull one out, Mario? Then all of a sudden you have 3 teams sitting at 2-1. So we'll see how it goes. But we'll be back on Tuesday at 1:00. Again, please subscribe to the show. Appreciate everyone that's been with us for the last 3 hours plus. It's been a long day and it's been a frustrating day. But again, the Chargers will show up on Sunday, and we'll be here to talk about it next week as well. So it will be an exciting week. Please join us Tuesday, 1:00 Pacific time. For Mario Heron, Josh Palais, I'm Dave Palais. We'll see you in 2 days.